Hey, how the fuck you doing? What's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Thursday afternoon, just before Friday, Monday morning podcast, and I'm just checking in on you. Ooh, I'm checking in on you from a fucking parking garage, dude. I'm underground under this fucking building, kid. Knocking this out. Bunch of bullshit to do, just like you. Just like you. I got a full day of fucking bullshit, none of which I want to do. How does that happen? How does that happen to your life? Like you just wake up, you know, it's your day. It's your day, but then there's just a bunch of shit. Yeah, you don't want to do it. You look at your schedule like, I don't want to do any of this shit. I got something every goddamn slot of the fuck. I don't want to do this. You know? And then one day you wake up and you say, you know something? I'm only going to do the shit that I want to do. Because these days belong to me. And that is when you become homeless. They're the only people in the world that are out there doing whatever the fuck it is they want to do every day. They want to fuck. I'm going to go to sleep right here on the fucking sidewalk. I'm going to take a nice 4-hour fucking nap from right about now until whenever the fuck I wake up. That's the thing, you know, they're always doing these benefits for homeless people, and they talk about all of this stuff that they're going through, and we should all feel bad. But, you know, very quietly, you know, hiding in plain sight, they are living, they're totally in control of their lives. You know what I mean? If we could just stop buying into the belief that having a house with a bunch of shit in it is some sort of like success. You know what I mean? Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. She just pulled in and opened her car door right near that fucking curb. And that was not her fault. That fucking curb. Because it's on like a slope. Like the parking spot was on a slope. And do you know what? She doesn't give a fuck. That's another great thing about women. There's a bunch of great things about women, but one of the greatest things about them is they can open their car door into something and it has no effect on their day. They just make that face and that's it. That's all the emotion they got for that. I'd be like, oh, what the fuck, Bill, you fucking idiot. Or why is this curb this much higher? Like it's literally like twice the size it would normally be. And she pulled in and she like, you know, the level she just opened that door into that curb, if she kicked me in the chest like that, I would go back 3 steps before I fucking gathered myself. And it barely registered. Happy as a fucking clam with her clam, you know? So I think we've learned something here. You know, homeless people, like, I think I'm done doing benefits for them. You think I don't want to take a fucking nap right now, you motherfucker? Look at you. Here's one thing doctors never say to fucking homeless people. You know, you need to get more vitamin D. You get plenty of sun, buddy. Is that what you get from the sun? Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on my encampment. That is one of the things, you know, I was watching the World Series there, as Bugs Bunny used to say. And how about those fucking motherfucking Toronto Blue Jays? They got Donnie Baseball 1 game away. Don Mattingly. Last night's game. First pitch of the game. Right there, Fred. Boom. Left field bleachers. Right? And then who comes up next? Vladimir fucking Jr., right? Guerrero Jr. Second pitch he sees right into the goddamn seats. 3 pitches, it's already 2-0. But then it just stayed that way for a while. And I thought there was a chance the Dodgers were going to claw back in. And then the Blue Jays just had one of those fucking innings. And the Dodgers actually, you know, a lot of pass balls, it's kind of weird. Like that 18-inning game, like some of the worst base runnings I've seen, like people trying to stretch a double into a triple or try to go to first to third on a single to right, just getting gunned down, third baseman waving people around there. And dude, they go perfect throw. And the catcher then had to go 1,001, 1,002 before the guy even got to the plate. That was a strange game. But anyway, they came back. They won both games. And now they're going back for game 6. And that wizard, that Japanese kid, is going to be on the mound for the Dodgers. He has 6 different pitches. Somebody was saying, like, if he fucking had, if you just have 3 pitches, you can dominate a game. This guy has 6 different pitches, and they all come from the exact same place when he throws it. I mean, what are you supposed to do with that? I think that kid's going to throw a gem, and it goes to game 7, and then everybody's just going to be. If you even like scratch your ear as a pitcher, they're going to take you out of the game. They're just going to fucking bring everybody in. Everybody's throwing. Everybody's going to be throwing. Kershaw's going to get in, the whole fucking thing. It's going to be a 7-game classic. That is my prediction. And you know what? We're all going to sit there and watch it in our houses with our dishes and our fucking cable, whatever the fuck you have. And then meanwhile, there's just going to be like homeless people just walking around living their best life, doing whatever the fuck they want to do. You know what's another great thing about fucking being homeless? Day drinking. Day drinking. No one to answer to. You don't have to sign a fucking prenup to hang out with another fucking homeless person. This is what we're going to do, people. It's a really fucking negative time out there. We're going to spin everything positive today. Upsides. Upside of being homeless. Okay? No refinancing, no mortgage, no interest. No nothing. Do you think those fucking guys are going to get the real ID? You think when people get microchipped, that fucking homeless people? All of those people that you drive by and you feel better than, and you tell them to get a fight, that's a fucking movie right there. Everybody gets microchipped except for the homeless people, and then the homeless people all get together to save the society they don't want to participate in. Have some big fucking speech, They may have homes, but we have freedom, right? Bring fucking Mel Gibson back, running down a fucking exit ramp instead of over a hill. I love, like whenever they show, whenever they do a movie about, like, homeless people and stuff like that. For some reason, it's always very, I don't know. It's very, Braveheart. Like, they always have people, with, clubs and all of this type of shit. And just, yeah, okay, there's people down there swinging 2x4s. Absolutely. There's definitely pallets of wood on fire. But there's also some Air Jordans. There's some Uptowns. They're not clean, but, let's not get crazy. People aren't down there wearing the fucking ankle-high sandals and having a Captain America shield. Okay, they're homeless. They're not from the fucking Middle Ages. Okay? And, as much as Hollywood is out there fucking with the images of different races and sexualities and all that, nobody ever seems to stand up for the homeless. How come every homeless person looks like they're in Escape from New York in a Hollywood movie? Haven't you ever seen somebody begging, going, that guy must be, newly homeless? Because he is dressed like he almost has an apartment. You get free cable, looking over people eating on a sidewalk, just staring at the fucking TV behind the bar. There's another upside of being homeless. You don't get any spam. Nobody asking you to vote for something. Do you think they give a fuck if this orange-headed flim-flam guy giving gingers a bad name gets a third fucking term? They don't give a fuck. Alligator Alcatraz that's like you and I going down to Margaritaville. And I actually think homeless people, the only people that could jump into that water, and the alligators would leave them alone. You know what I mean? Like animals just know, they don't drink out of stagnant water. They're not eating a homeless person. Okay? That's street meat to them. They're not fucking with that shit. They want fine dining. Somebody that was yanked out of a home with children crying. That's what they want to eat. Fucking world we're living in. All right. Another upside of being a homeless person. Like, what was like all the homeless people in Florida, you never hear any of them getting eaten by an alligator. Who always gets eaten by an alligator? Some kid jumped out of a car running from the cops, right? Nice brand new pair of fucking sneakers on. Just gets fucking eaten. Homeless people, never. You know what it is about homeless people and alligators? There's an understanding. You know what I mean? Like, you ever see like the alligator when he just sits there and he's floating on the water and he's got birds in his mouth, cleaning his teeth, and he never eats the birds. There's an understanding. I don't want to get a toothache, so I'm gonna let you do what you do. Shout out to anybody who owns a fucking G-Wagon. How that motherfucker doesn't tip over. Look at this guy backing up. He's got the nice fucking pipes on it. He's looking at his phone at the same time. He's putting his fucking music on. He's probably going to talk to me because he's looked at me like 3 fucking times. I can't tell if this is going to be a, can you give me directions, or I like your truck. It's going to be one of the two. And then across the way, you just got a guy getting into a fucking late 2000s Prius. And you know what all 3 of us have in common? We're not homeless. We're not homeless. And I know that guy who just pulled in is going in to go do some shit he doesn't want to do. This guy who just pulled out in his Prius just got done doing some shit he didn't want to do, on his way to more shit he doesn't want to do. And this is his moment. This is his moment. He's in the car. He's going to put the song on he wants to listen to. He's going to fantasize that he's in the band. And that chick who broke his heart comes back to him and sucks his dick. I mean, who can't relate to that? You know, can't? A homeless person, because he's living or she's living their best fucking life. If you had to be homeless, like, what vehicle would you pick? You know what I mean? You wouldn't want a G-Wagon. First of all, you couldn't, that's too much panhandling. You know? I would say a station wagon, but you want the back windows tinted. So when you take your nap during the day, because as a homeless person, you sleep during the day. You sleep during the day because at night it becomes Thunderdome. Okay? Sun goes down, 2x4 comes out. That's how it works. Sun comes up, everybody stands down. Just like the birds and the alligators, there is an understanding. And I think that's what the theme of this podcast is today. Having an understanding. There is an understanding. There is an understanding that when a fat guy is a baseball fan, he's not going to buy a jersey that fits. Okay? He's just going to buy one that he never buttons. He's going to wear it like a jacket. You know? Because they don't mass produce the Cecil Fielder size jersey. You got to get that custom ordered, right? And if you have the money for that, you're sitting in the box seats. And if you have money for box seats, you're not wearing a jersey. You're wearing like some sort of elevated, like, Brooks Brothers shit. You know that shit that white guys wear that just, like, never questioned their position? You know? Like Dockers, is this what we're doing? Fuck it. Dockers, no loafers. Let's do it. Join a fucking country club. Absolutely. Hey, how you hitting them? Oh, yeah, you're probably picking your head up, and they just unexamined. You know? But with a mortgage. As opposed to a homeless guy who just live an unexamined life with no mortgage. I mean, that's basically... Those are essentially your 2 options as a person. You can live an unexamined life with a mortgage, or an unexamined life without a mortgage. Guess what homeless people don't know about? The Great Barrier Reef is dying. They don't know a fucking thing about it. They don't give a shit. If you told a fucking homeless guy, do you want to sign this petition? to save the Great Barrier Reef. All he's doing is looking at the clipboard going, I could burn that and stay warm tonight. I swear to God, if one more comedian asked me to do a fucking benefit for the goddamn homeless, I swear to God, I'm going to hand them a list of the upsides. You want me to do a benefit for someone without a fucking mortgage? I just had to redo my fucking kitchen because I bought a house that was a flip, and the second it's done, I come back to my house and a fucking pipe bursts. And water goes all over everything I just fucking had put in. And I'm doing a benefit for somebody. He doesn't have a house. Hey, fucking congratulations. Congratulations you don't have a fucking house. That means you don't have neighbors. You don't have property lines. You don't have property taxes. You know, the roach guy isn't coming around to spray cancer in your yard just to make sure you get sick. How come they don't look into that, huh? How come people don't get up in arms about that? I know. I've learned a lot over the last month. Okay? Sell them arms. Sell them cheesecake. Do not tell them jokes. Got it. I got my mind right, boss. Do not bring people together. Make them fat or give them something to blow other people up with. And God damn it, you're in good standing. You're in good standing. With the people that air quote care. Anyway, speaking of that, I'm putting together some fucking dates before I forget how to do stand up. But I've been having a good time. Nah, it was giving me. I'm not having a good time. Taking this fucking time off. All my fucking demons are coming back. You know, all my demons are coming back, and all I'm looking is fucking homeless people. Going, you know what? That doesn't look so bad. Doesn't look so fucking bad. What do we got here? This is some sort of station wagon next to me. I'm going to say that's a Volvo. You know what it is? Nice champagne-colored fucking Volvo. Not too big, not too small. You know what that car says? It says, well, you know what? I think it is going to be okay. I think everything is going to be all right. I just got my truck back from getting serviced. I was driving it, right? And it just kept making this fucking rattling noise. It sounded like there was a lug nut inside of the hubcap. And I've been talking to you guys about that. Turns out the part of this, not the steering linkage, not the steering assembly, part of literally down by the wheel when you, maybe it is part of that. I don't know what it is. I got on the truck and he showed it to me. And my truck has never... I think it has always needed that. Like the pin came out and, there's still bolts and stuff, but it was definitely rattling. It was loose or whatever. So they did one on both sides. They had this great mechanic and, they don't make this stuff. He said the pin is being machined. So these guys, they're artists. And my truck, I swear to God right now is a fucking daily driver. It's older than I am. I was born in June of 68. This truck was made in March of 68. According to the VIN number. And I got the dry ice cleaning underneath it. So the underneath of the truck looks brand new. Everything is just fucking up to date. And they've done such a great job that I can actually say this out loud. Like anybody who owns an old car, you never say how great it's running. Because then that's a fucking rap. But I can actually say with full confidence that... this truck is running fantastic. All right, I got some bullshit I got to do for the next hour, and then I'm going to do the final 10 minutes of this. Okay? But I want you guys, you stop giving homeless people money. The next time a homeless person asks you for money, I want you to stop and be like, what do you need money for, you lucky son of a bitch? You think I don't want to sit down right now with my dog? With the sign. Guess what? I got something you have, and it's not an apartment or a house. It's called bills. I'm running on a fucking wheel right now, and you're sitting there with your goddamn toes on the sidewalk. Tell you what, I'll give you some money if you just admit that it's not all bad being homeless. Nice 72-degree day. Somebody gave you a 20. You got a bacon, egg, and cheese. You're sitting on a park bench. And you're watching everybody scurrying around in the Matrix. And you're eating that fucking bacon, egg, and cheese. And your little carton of OJ. And you feel like a god. Every once in a while. I don't know. All right. I'll be back. Okay, and I am back. Jeez, what a day. Jesus Christ, what a fucking day. Anyway, let's get, what the fuck was I even talking about? You know what's funny is I went into my thing and that girl who opened the fucking door into the curb was in the building. And she was talking super loud on her phone and her mother told her to stop 3 times and she finally got up and walked out into the hall. It was fucking hilarious. Anyway, so I'm watching the Dodger game last night. And who do I see sitting fucking ringside? Sandy Kofax, who I told you guys just a long time ago. I was at Caesar's Palace and Pete Rose, the late great Pete Rose, was signing pictures. I'm looking at him right now. There was these 2 pictures. I'll tell you what he wrote. It's the 75 and 76 series. And both of them have him diving headfirst without a helmet into third base. 1975, I said, one he's playing the Red Sox, one he's playing the Yankees. So he wrote, Billy, I'm sorry. Pete Rose, 1975 World Series MVP. And I remember when I asked him to write, I'm sorry, he looked at me like, fucking his eyes got like, all competitive. And I go, can you write I'm sorry? And he looks at me and he goes, I'm not. I go, I know. I go, dude, it's a joke. It's a joke. And then with the Yankees one in 76, he wrote, Bill, you're welcome. Pete Rose, 1976 World Series, Yankees 0, Reds 4, sweep. 4 games to none. Because I said, yeah, you came back and you beat him in 76. And he was like, swept their asses. So anyway, I asked him, me and my friend, we asked him who was the toughest guy he ever faced. And he goes, why don't you guess? So we guessed all the guys from his era, all the power pitchers, Drysdale, Gibson, and so forth. And he was like, nope. And he said, Sandy Kofax. And we said, really? And he said, yeah. And he imitated the ball coming in from the right and coming in from the left, dropping off the table. So anyway, so I'm watching this guy, and I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, this is what I hate about smartphones. I'm watching the game, and all of a sudden I'm going like, how old is this guy? And I look it up. He's either 90 or he's going to be 90. And then I was thinking like, well, shit, how many people are alive from the 55 Brooklyn Dodgers? He's the only guy left. Have they ever asked an older person, what is that like? You know what I mean? Because you got that thing where, when you're younger, you want to live forever. And then I've seen this with a few old people that I've known. When you outlive all your friends, like anytime like you see these people like on the news and they're like 100-something years old, like everyone in their high school graduating class is dead. How fucked up is that? That's got to be like such a weird, just a weird feeling. To be just picturing it's already like becoming now, like I'm watching, I watch a lot of old movies. And when I was growing up, you'd watch a black and white movie and there'd be some dead people in it. Now I'm watching color movies and like half the cast is fucking gone because, they've had color movies my whole fucking life. And I'm just like, why the fuck am I doing this? This is depressing. I'm watching the World Series. It's a great... Well, I'll tell you what Sandy Koufax doesn't do is probably think about that every goddamn day, and that's why he made it to 90. I don't know. Anyway, I don't think I have any reads this week. Or this Thursday, I don't. But I'm going to be putting together... I'm going to be doing some more like warm-up shows or just sort of keeping my... keeping my, act where it needs to be through the holiday season there, and then I go, and then old Billy's back to touring the States or wherever the fuck I'm gonna be. Anyway, gonna have to take a fucking old man nap here. Yawning here. All right, that is the podcast, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you guys all have a great weekend, you cunts, and I will check in on you. Oh no, I will see you. I will talk to you. I'll help you through getting through the 45 minutes on an elliptical on Monday. All right, I'll see you.
Is this on? Is this all right? Here we go. Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Monday morning podcast for Monday. Yes, October, what's today? The 28th, 29th, the 30th. It's going to be the 30th. This is my first live one ever. I'm sitting on, at the very best, a very metrosexual couch. This looks like a lot of guys blew other guys on this thing. This is sort of the reverse W Hotel, the way they have this thing. Like the W Hotel, it just looks like everything's been jizzed on, and that a bunch of YOLO douches had a threesome there or something. This looks like, is there like a gay chain of hotels that just caters to gay people? See, this is why this is going to be weird with the live crowd, because to me that was no big deal. Everybody got real quiet there, like that was a problem. Is he trashing gay people? Is he saying that there should be segregated hotels? No, I am not. Okay? I'm just saying that it would be nice if you could separate them from the general population in the hotels. Okay? That's what I'm running on. I'm going to out-hate Trump and fucking whenever the next stupid election is going to be. I'm going to out-hate him. I'm just going to start calling him a pussy, and I'm just going to I'm going to hate even more than him. Then I'm going to get elected, and then I'll tear down whatever part of the wall he made. Which I know is a hot button issue here in Arizona. Oh, yeah, they should have the wall. Oh, they shouldn't? That's what I would run on a platform. I would run on a platform that gay people should have their own hotels. I'm so sick of walking into lobbies, seeing men holding hands with other men. And just started off on something bizarre like that, just so I can watch my opponent going, wait a minute, I never even thought about hating this. Why won't Hillary Clinton go away? Why can't she just understand that nobody likes her? She's just fucking hanging around just like that fucking kid who just shows up. Like nobody tell her there's a party and then she shows up. You know what happened with her? No one ever poured blood on her at a fucking prom. That's what they should have done to finally fucking get rid of her, She just keeps hanging around like she's a winner, Did Jim Kelly hang around after losing 4 fucking Super Bowls? He didn't. He fucking disappeared, and every once in a while an NFL crew finds the fucking guy and goes, hey, Jim, let's talk about your career. Yeah, I don't want to. I really don't want to. I did have a great career, but all you want to dwell on is the negative. Oh, my God. She tries, she's going to take volume. You still can't hear it? What? Louder? What? All right, this was the dumbest. For you guys listening at home who can hear this totally fine, there's like 500 people staring at me right now, bitching that they can't hear it. So I'm holding a microphone with a yellow windscreen and a little fucking lapel mic. All right? As far as I can tell, only the foreigners, for some reason, can't fucking hear me. Everybody has some sort of Australian accent. Louder! Sing out! Fucking people, foreigners coming in. What the fuck did you come here for? To tell us how fucked up our country is? I love when people come here and they start bitching about this country. It's just like, I don't do that when I go to Australia. Talk about how fucked up your country is, that only around the edges is it livable. It's fucking unbelievable. If you can't see the ocean, you're just completely, you're in no man's land. No man's land. 200 of the most poisonous fucking snakes ever. Do I say that when I go to Australia? No, I don't. I just go, oh, look at the surf. Oh, my God, it's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that sad tan guy blowing into that giant horn. I bet he used to own this view way back in the day. I bet his ancestors did. What is the call on that? You know what I mean? I never understand. Like when I was in fucking Canada, the rule was what did they say? Like I called them the natives, of Canada, and they got all fucking offended. They said we're called the originals, everything with Canada, the original six, the original people. You know what I mean? The original recipe of whatever fucking syrup they're trying to sell you. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, everybody loves Canada like they're a bunch of friendly people. They're not. They're all a bunch of fucking racist, sticky people. And they're in a bad mood from yanking that sap out of the fucking trees. And then what do? They kick all the indigenous people all the way up north, you know, to give them a perimeter between them and the polar bears. That's what happened, you know? You ever see any of these big Hollywood types talking about them? Meryl Streep, you know? I don't know why I picked her. I'm still pissed at her that she said the martial arts are not the arts. Oh, really? What would you know about that? Oh, I get it. You wear a wig and you pretend to be other people. Like, by all means, let me listen to you about social issues. You get in your fucking goddamn car to go back to your gated community. When does she ever see minorities, huh? When she looks into the front seat of whoever's driving? By all means, Meryl, tell me what society is like from behind your gated community. Somebody told me today that there's legislation right now going through, I don't know, where does it go through? The government? Right now I'm thinking of Schoolhouse Rock songs, right? I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And then it's off to the White House where there's something. And then it comes back to a bunch of white men and they vote to see if it will be a law. How I hope and pray. Normally I wouldn't sing in public, but I feel like I'm in my bedroom. I have plush furniture like this in my bedroom. Look at that one with the fucking overhang. Sorry, did this go out again? Sorry, I'm sorry to each and every one of you, especially the millennials. I'm sure you're fucking heard about it and you're gonna hashtag some sort of Me Too. Me too. I couldn't hear either. Me too. I also had something bad happen. Hey, here's something you can say in this country. 3 fucking meals a day. Me too. First world country. Me too. Flat screen TV. Me too. Everybody dwelling on the negative. These fucking feminists, man, I swear to God, I want to go to one of their events and just get up to that microphone and just be like, excuse me, is there anything good about being a woman? At any point during your day, are you like, thank God I'm a woman, or I would have had to step in that mud puddle, whatever the fuck I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to take my fucking coat off, you know? I have a little more respect for these feminists when they care a little bit more about guys' jackets, you know? It's always a fucking issue that they care about, you know? And in the 70s, we were forced to wear clogs, and a lot of our mothers blew out their ACLs. Who gives a shit? I'll listen to a feminist, but not if she's white. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, I won't. Okay, at the end of the day, you're a white woman in the United States of America. What is the problem? Huh? Did someone take away your rosé for the afternoon? Did they shut down the fucking trolley down at the mall? What is happening in your world? No, seriously. All right, look, if you're living some honey boo-boo lifestyle, right? You're living off the Appalachian. Somebody got rickets and Lyme disease, right? Your husband never wear a shirt, you know what I mean? He just wears that long underwear with the trap drawer behind the back, you know what I mean? You know he's going out when he puts on his best overalls, right? Those guys have it right. Those guys know how to live out there. If you truly want to get along with the woman, you got to live right off the Appalachian Trail. You know, you got to be off the grid, and you just have to have no television, okay? And then you can slap her around all you want, and she's never going to know. This is just how it is. You know what I mean? If you have a dirt floor, like taking a beating is not the big, it just seems like part of your life. It's like seamless. The worst thing we ever did for women is linoleum and like wall-to-wall carpet. Then we lost all of our power. Yeah, you've seen it. When Twitter first came out, women were just hashtagging whatever you say. And now somebody's going to take a snippet of that and put it on a fucking news show, and then I'm going to get in trouble. Are you trying to say that women deserve to be beaten on dirt floors? And at that point, you just got to go with it. Just be like, yes, and I'm running for president in fucking 2020. And don't even get me started with the gays in the hotels. That's right, you run the most hateful fucking campaign ever. You don't wear the Confederate flag, but all of your suits, if you look quickly, have all the colors of it, right? And then in the end, you just totally flip the whole thing. You flip the whole thing. You have an openly gay guy as a fucking, like, sitcom level gay. You know what I mean? Not like real gay, like TV gay. You know what I mean? TV gay. It's kind of like when you watch wrestling, how they enhance their personalities. That's what they do with gay people on TV. They gotta just go fucking through the roof with the sass. You know what I mean? Rather than just having it coming out surprisingly every once in a while. I don't know what I'm talking about. It feels like, what does this feel like? How long have I been doing up here? Oh, 10 minutes and 48 seconds. There you go. This is my world. This is my life. This is what I do. This couch just feels like it was made out of old coats. Like a couple of old tarps or some shit like that. I hate how it's trying to be plush. This was considered, like, right here, this was considered fancy in the 70s. If I could just get this lapel mic up here. This, anytime there was a button that was sunk all the way in it to try to make this look plush, you know, even though it feels like fucking week old bread that you're laying on. Honey, all I want is this is what I literally have to do. I have to fucking put the mic down here. It just won't clip on in any fucking area that is acceptable. Now the people at home can't hear it. Probably because I clipped it onto the... This is like the biggest lapel ever. There we go. Jesus, it looks like a bumblebee. I thought it's supposed to be like barely noticeable, isn't it? All right, you know what? I don't give a fuck. Let's read about let's look up some Phoenix news here. Phoenix news, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what's going on in Greater Phoenix. You know what this show's reminding me of? Do you guys remember when Cheers went off the air and Jay Leno tried to do it live and the whole cast got shit-faced? Do you remember that? And he had nobody to talk to? Fuck it, we'll do it live. All right, let's look up Phoenix news. All right, what do we got here? All right, update. Woman critically injured in West Phoenix shooting has died. Let's see. Woman shot, killed in Phoenix early Saturday morning. Standard? That's standard, okay. Homeless man beats CVS worker for sunblock. That's a new one. Suspect is described as looking like if Che Guevara fucked a lizard. Phoenix police arrest suspect in deadly shooting. What is going on out here? Stolen truck from Phoenix, captured on speeding. Why don't they have anything nice? Phoenix, wedding invitation, designers must serve LGBT. Oh, Arizona, here we go. They don't like Martin Luther King. They don't like the gays. Oh, Jesus. Oh, the goddamn gays. What are they going to do? Are they going to walk around and enjoy themselves? Get back in the house where God wants you. Phoenix woman, 21, accused of abusing 3-year-old boy. See, ladies, it goes both ways. Women also beat men. Let's read that one. This is always uplifting, huh? I don't know why this... There it is. All right, there we go. Okay, Phoenix woman, 21, accused of abusing a 3-year-old boy. All right, my first question as a juror would be like, well, what did the kid do? You know what I mean? Can the kid walk? Is it big enough to make a fist? You know what I mean? There's no excuse to hit a woman. So if this kid was punching on her, you know, because it wanted to breastfeed or some shit, then I think she had every right to just pick him up by his Oshkosh bagoshes or whatever, push him right off that plastic pony. A Phoenix woman who had been reported missing earlier this month along with a 3-year-old boy now faces child abuse charges in a case, court document says. I'm not going to say her name, but I swear to God, her first name looks like tequila. 21 was arrested Thursday on suspicion of 1 count of child abuse in connection with injuries to the toddler. Oh, shake it off. Investigation said in a court document, I'm just going to see how far into the beating of a child I can go, just how quiet this crowd's going to get. The child was beaten on its birthday because it wasn't happy with the cake. The suspect said, well, if you didn't like the cake, you're surely not going to like this lit candle. All right, I'm not reading the rest of this. This is too sad. I don't know what is wrong. I take this back. This is fun, making you guys fucking really uncomfortable. I'm enjoying the shit out of this. Let's read some more sad news in Phoenix. Let's see how far down we can. By the way, you can feel the downtown area. It's about ready to blow up. I'm telling you, you got a great food area down the street. You got an arena. There's a CVS. Come on, man. I can feel it. I sensed this in Cleveland, and it turned around. I knew it was going to happen in Detroit. And who's kidding who? Phoenix is the Detroit of the Southwest. It is. You just never had a riot because you don't let African Americans in your state. That's what it is. Who says no to a day off? You guys ought to be ashamed of yourselves. All right, what else? Okay, local headlines. I'll end it with this here. I don't want to shit on you guys too much. All right, Valley traffic closures. That's not exciting. Thank you for backing that up, man.
No, it isn't. I did not pay money to come out and listen to you do the traffic report. I can listen to that on my AM radio. Thank you very much.
County offers free dog adoptions to ease the crowding. All right, let's talk. Okay, we already got a fucking beat up kid. Let's talk about abused animals. Is my dog where? In there? No, my dog lives in a house out here that I bought for it. So go fuck yourself. What was happening is the amount of money that I was spending to board the dog was less than a mortgage out here. So I said, fuck it. And I set up like a Hugh Hefner lease with my trainer. It's like, all right, as long as the dog's alive, you live here rent-free, and you take care of it. I come out and visit whenever I want. He's like, cool. I go, when the dog dies, then, you either buy the house or you leave or you start renting. He was like, cool. So, you know damn well that dog's getting fucking sirloin every night. It's Cleo. The dog's name is Cleo, and she barely remembers me now because she's getting treated so well. The fucking house is nicer than my one in L.A., so there you go, Mr. Guilt Trip over there. Now, let's talk about this shit over here. Let's talk about what you guys do to dogs in this state. What is with this fucking advertising? Am I on Netflix? What happened? Coca-Cola. We are so much more than cola. Yeah, your fucking gum disease. Where's Nia? She's right backstage. She'll be out in a minute. I'm fucking with you. She's at home taking care of our child. Not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, sir. Just like your dreams. That is not gonna happen. Your dreams won't come true, and Nia's not coming out here. If anybody watching that Texas Tech Oklahoma game, Jesus, there was like no fucking defense in that, man. None whatsoever. By the way, thank you to everybody here. Thank you to everybody here that has come out to the All Things Comedy Podcast Network, our first ever podcast festival. It's been a smashing success. Did you guys see when you walked in? We had Caddyshack playing outside. You can play that cornhole fucking game. You can drink a bunch of beers. This is what it's all about. It's all about hanging out, getting fucked up, listening to morons who don't know how to read, do podcasts. That's what this entire thing is all about. All right, what do you got? All right, Houston. What about those fucking Houston Astros? Going up 2-1. 2-1 against the LA Dodgers. I don't know who to root for in this one because, I live in Los Angeles. I know Houston just had that hurricane, but it's over, right? Everything dried up. Those fans look all happy and dry when you watch the game. Almost to the point I was just going, look how nice this looks. What was all the fucking complaining about? Jesus Christ, it rains a little bit, and everybody out in Houston starts losing their fucking minds. Do you think one of them has ever sent a postcard to Seattle? Those poor people sit in rain for like 360 days out of the fucking year. I will guarantee you not a fucking peep. Not a peep from Houston. Houston, Jesus, what a shady city that is, huh? NASA. How many people down there do you think? I bet that whole fucking Houston, that whole fucking hurricane, I bet it didn't even happen. I bet they just let some dam water go down there, and it was all an excuse to kill the last few people alive that were part of the fake lunar landing reenactment at NASA. So they got rid of them. And what else goes on in Houston? They got the Klan right outside there that drags people to death, which I'm surprised didn't get an applause break here in fucking Arizona. There was one other thing. What the fuck was I talking about? I was talking about now. Oh, and then they got Halliburton. Halliburton, that changed their fucking name. I know. We're over there to fucking, what are we doing over there? We're concerned about their freedom. We got to get these Iraqis to be free. And it gets awkwardly silent here. Oh, you know what I did? Oh, so anyways, I'm going to tell you right now why the fucking Astros are going to win the World Series. Okay? I'm going to tell you why it's going to happen. It has nothing to do with baseball. It has to do with the fact that Jason Lawhead is rooting for the Dodgers. He's here tonight. Jason Lawhead grew up in Cleveland. All right? He's fucked. Okay? Like the second you come out of the womb, the curse of that city just engulfed him. And everywhere he goes, he's like the mush in A Bronx Tale. Just tear up your fucking tickets, LA. It's over. You're not going to win another game. No, I have no idea. I'm actually rooting that there's going to be 7 games. I hope it'll be 7 games. Give me something to do. I don't know that there's going to be 7 games. Do you know that there's going to be 7 games, sir? Does somebody know? Oh, because of the money? You guys think it's all about the money? That's why I don't give to charities anymore. I'm done with fucking charities. I didn't give one fucking dime to Houston, okay? You want to walk up to me, up to your neck in water with a I live in Houston hat, then I'm going to give you money. All right? But I'm not giving to any of these fucking things anymore because these fucking organizations, they keep, I'm convinced that most of them, they just keep the fucking money. That's what, anytime you see a tragedy, just know that there's a bunch of people going like, I can make a bunch of fucking money off of that. Hashtag I care too. Right? And then you give them $20, you feel like you did your part. You know what I mean? Like, how much money do you think Trump collected before he went over there with those bounty paper towels and just handed them out in Puerto Rico? He must have made a fucking killing. Probably spent the rest on hair plugs and fucking... I don't understand how he became a redhead as he got older. I don't understand. He had brown hair. It's like somebody transitioning. Like, I don't get somebody who, like, changes religions. Not all of this is going to make sense, everybody. You still can't fucking hear me? I don't know what to do. Should I stick this in my fucking mouth? Then could you hear me? All right, how's that? Is that good? Does this work? Is this working for both of you? Maybe if I clip this onto the microphone. Jesus Christ. You know what this feels like right now? This feels like when I was in summer school and I was just staring at the fucking clock like 23 minutes. 23 minutes. Jesus Christ. Why did I wear a sweatshirt out here? Oh, by the way, I got to do a promotion. I went to a movie premiere of the 30 for 30. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, is coming out. And I have to tell you this right now. Might be the best 30 for 30 I ever fucking saw. It should be it is 90 minutes. It is 90 minutes. I thought it was only 30 minutes. It was 90 minutes, sir. It wasn't, your dream came true. See that, everybody? I'm going to start a charity for this guy, and a portion of the proceeds are going to go towards him. The rest of them are going to go to me and a new fucking drum kit. I'll put his picture on the bass drum head. Each day, thousands of people are dying of cancer, and I want a boat. If you call this number, we can put a slight dent in it, and I can get the boat of my fucking dreams and finally get rid of my wife and start living openly with my mistress. Please take the number down. The first 300 people that call in will get a free t-shirt with a donation of over 3 times the cost to produce this t-shirt. No one will check to see if the t-shirts were actually sent out. That's the move, people. There's 3 moves to make in this country at this point if you want to exist in the future. One, you either grow weed in anticipation that it becomes legal at a federal level, and you can get it out of your fucking state. Because I know in Colorado, I guess they're drowning in the shit. They got more weed than they got hippies. They got more. Oh my God, I got to tell you, the dirtiest looking white people you're ever going to see in your life are in Colorado. I can't imagine being a minority in Colorado looking at the white people there. You got to be thinking like, how the fuck are we working for these people? How are these people running shit? I mean, everybody just looks like they fell into a vat of patchouli, right? You know, they're always inner tubing and shit. They just live outside. They're just, I don't know. That's like in the Denver area. You know, then you get out in the western part of the states, and then it gets better. You know, you got the Illuminatis in the Rocky Mountains. You know what I mean? They make sure it stays nice and cold up there, so the body of their first wife never melts away. You know what I mean? That's what they keep doing. That's the code word. What, you going skiing with your third wife today? Yeah, we're going on the double black diamond. That's code for I'm going to fucking steer her into a tree. You know? That's what's going to happen when global warming really hits and all this snow melts up in fucking Aspen and Vail. The amount of dead women that are going to be underneath there. The amount of first wives. The before I made my first million love. You know what I mean? When I was at the college level, before I went pro. You know? I don't know. Sometimes I think you ought to be able to kill your first wife, though. Because there's like too many people on the planet, and then also can maybe like put them on their heels. Not saying you do it, but just the fact that she would know it was okay. I think from where I sit would have a really positive effect on the relationship. I think the reality television viewing would go down. I should do these more because with you guys laughing, I won't get in trouble. You know what I mean? It's when I'm by myself and there's dead silence. It stops sounding like I'm fucking around and it sounds more like, is this guy reading from his own manifesto? Yeah, they ought to come up with creative ways to get rid of people. I guess the optimal number, according to something that somebody sent me, is 500 million people on this planet. And we're up to 6.5 billion. So I think that there's things that you can do. Like, stop rescuing pit bulls. You should just set them free and let them wander the streets in packs. And then everybody has a cyanide pill. You know, so if you get, you know, if who wants to be ripped apart by a pack of wild dogs? You can just eat it every once in a while. Or maybe you do that, like, I don't know, like there's some sort of incentive for your family if you off yourself. You know what I mean? And I think if you off yourself, that's an even better way because then they can like prepare rather than just have a bunch of carcasses on the side of the road. That'll cause diseases, which is good. But after a certain point, once we get under 500 million, now you're just killing the chosen ones, the blue chips, right? They should have like an NFL combine to find, you got to get every country has to get their roster down to a number, right? Like you're allowed to have 100,000 people. You're not allowed to judge it by race, religion, sex, or anything like that, right? And you just have the best of race, sex, religion, all of that fucking shit that we care about, right? You just have that. Cruise ships? No cruise ships. That's not going to work because that's also an environmental disaster. I regret doing that bit on my last special. I never thought of all the oil that was going to be seeping there. So my new one is that you just let them pull into port, and then you just mow them all down. They die happy with their silly hats and their flip-flops. I know, none of that's right. It's in a time like this, don't you think there should be more caring? Somebody told me today that they're actually selling land on Mars. Can I somehow get in on that? I'll sell you the whole fucking planet for 15 grand. You can get out there and figure out there's no atmosphere, and then you're going to die. Oh, it's a shame. I mean, it's there. You can see it. Look right through the telescope. I sold you that. If you can get there and breathe, it's going to be all yours. It's going to be all yours. That's the way. You know something right there? That'd be the first way of how you get rid of people. You sell land on Mars, and anybody that goes to buy it, you go, okay, you won. You got a little bit of land, come down here to claim it. And then they walk into a room like Joe Pesci and Goodfellas, right? You put a gun to their head. You're like, hey, wait a minute, what the fuck? It's like, well, dude, you obviously don't want to be here. You'd rather go to Mars. It's too crowded, I'm going to send you to heaven, man. You can see all the planets. All right. I like when people wonder if there's life on other planets. You know what I mean? Like, why would you, who gives a shit if there is? You can't talk to them. They're too far away. And what if they're smart enough to get here? Do you really want to wave your arms? Why don't you just hitchhike down the fucking highway and see what happens? All right, I got to do some reads here for this week. Okay, here we go. Look who's, Indochino. Indochino. Talk about how every man looks better in a suit. When I'm having gay thoughts, if I was going to fuck a man, I would prefer that he was in a suit because I don't want to feel dirty afterwards. I'd like to feel that I was with a gentleman that was raised right, Last thing I'd want to do is fuck a gay guy from Denver wearing his flip-flops and his fucking Hawaiian shirt. This will probably be the last read for these guys. All right, Indochino is making it easy to get a perfectly tailored suit at an incredible price. You can choose from hundreds of top-quality fabrics and personalize your suit just the way you want it, whether it's for work or a wedding or another special occasion. I can't read, people. Indochino has suited up hundreds of thousands of men and are now the largest made-to-fucking-measure menswear brand in the world. Place your order and wait for it to arrive just in a few weeks. Don't go to work. Sit there creepily staring at your front door like that crazy Asian chick in that fucked up movie where she stares at the phone before she pukes in a bowl and makes the guy eat it. You ever see that one? Yeah, it's called The Audition. Check that one out. But not before you get a great suit. Now, Bill Burr listeners and whoever the fuck else they advertise with. I love how they always try to act like it's exclusive, like they haven't whored themselves out to anybody with a microphone. There's probably some homeless guy outside reading the exact same fucking copy in a fucking empty refrigerator box. Listeners can get Indochino's best deal ever at $359 for any premium suit when you enter the code Burr during checkout. That's 50% off the regular price for a made-to-measure fucking suit, premium suit, plus shipping is free. That's Indochino.com. Promo code Burr. Any premium suit for just $359 and shipping is free. All incredible deal. I just felt like a rock star there. I'd let you guys hit the high notes, right? I'm like one of those hair metal guys who can't fucking hit the high notes at it, and he just fucking sits there nodding at you with that devil look. It's an incredible deal for a suit that will fit you better than anything off the rack ever could. All right. Oh, look who's here, everybody. Oh, look, the next one. It's old Zip. Recruiter! Are you hiring? Well, are you? Do you know where to post your job to find the best candidates? ZipRecruiter is different. That's why Recruiter. With ZipRecruiter, you can post your job to over 100 of... I just cursed to give myself time to catch up. 100 of the web's leading... I feel like I have like a strawberry in my hand that I'm just never going to eat with this little lapel. Like somebody's saying something really interesting. You don't say. Really? Little fucking acorn. With ZipRecruiter, you can post your job to over 100 of the world's leading job boards with just one click. So you can rest easy knowing your job is being seen by the right candidates. Then ZipRecruiter puts its smart matching technology to work, actively notifying qualified candidates about your job within minutes of posting. So you receive the best possible matches. Find out today why Zip has been used by growing businesses of all sizes and industries to find the most qualified job candidates with immediate results. And right now, my listeners can post job on ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/Burr. One more time. Don't say recruiter until I point at you. One more time. Try it for free. Go to Zip. You fucking blew it. The key is you got to make them feel like the recording. Yeah, take two. Come on, Phoenix. You're better than this. One more time. To try it for free. Go to Zip.com/Burr. All right, we got through it. Oh, and here's the last one. Here's another great one. Oh, it's MeUndies, everybody. Hey, ba-doot-doot-doot. MeUndies. MeUndies. There's always one cunt who doesn't do it right. Doot-doot-doot-doot. MeUndies. I hope someone kills you tonight. All you had to do was listen to me. I don't have 2 mics. I should have 3. I don't know. This fucking windscreen's as soft as your taint when you wear a pair of this fucking shit. They make them for the ladies, drying out your fucking clam. All right. Sorry. Okay, MeUndies, everybody. MeUndies makes your butt. Wait, MeUndies, your butt will be proud to wear. I hate that fucking word. It's either your ass, butt. It's just too, I'm an ass man. That word never just butt. That's if you have a flat ass. You have a butt. Just over. Lower back down to your ankles. You know what I mean? That's how I'm built. Naked. I have the exact same silhouette as the Pink Panther. Big head, big feet, just fucking straight right down. I swear to God, you could hang advertising off my backside. All right. MeUndies makes undies your butt will be proud to wear. And check this out. I'm not the only one who loves MeUndies. Listen to my longtime listener and MeUndies enthusiast George has to say. Is this George Michael? Did he write this from beyond the grave? Maybe he wore the first MeUndies. Remember that when he was shaking his ass? Yeah, I think it would be nice if I could touch your body and fucking jerk you off in a fucking porta potty. Then get arrested with jizz in my stubble. Wearing my fucking cowboy boots. I like that guy. And now he's dead. All right, a note from George N., a Bill Burr listener and MeUndies fan. I decided to try out MeUndies because I love Bill Burr's MeUndies jingle. I smile every time he sings it. This reeks of being rewritten by the advertising. What kind of man says that? I just look out the window and smile. Do you just smile when you... I don't believe a word of this. Although it's so easy to skip ads in a podcast, I always listen to Bill's reads. And I'm so glad MeUndies has stuck with... Did Al Gore write this? This is about as sincere as him. Have I told you guys my theory on why Hillary keeps fucking losing? Even though she only lost once, it's because she has Mike Dukakis' charisma, and she's as uncomfortable in her own skin as Al Gore. And you combine those two, and what you have is a dope that loses to an even bigger dope. Oh man, this is a Trump state. I can feel it. Oh yeah. Is he making it better for you? Oh, it's too late. You had a chance. You had a chance at a day off and you said no. This is the fucking candidate you've always been waiting for. Huh? Just coming in wearing his red tie and his fucking silk underwear. Telling you how it is. All right, although it's so easy to... who gives a shit about this fucking guy? Smiling, looking out the window with silky balls. Before MeUndies, I used to buy a 3-pack of underwear at retail stores until I realized that I wanted to treat my junk to something more comfortable, and that starts with a great pair of MeUndies cradling the family jewels. To get 20% off the best and softest underwear and socks you will ever own for free shipping and 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/Burr. That's MeUndies.com/Burr. All right, I started to hype something here. 40 minutes, everybody, just like that. Just like that, 40 minutes that you'll never get back. I thought he was going to be standing up. I thought there was going to be more of a show. I thought there'd be showgirls. I might as well stand up. It's so fucking hot in here. Oh, he's standing up. He's standing up. He wants the world to know that the fucking podcast... Huh? What do you mean speak up? I got 2 fucking microphones here. How much more can I speak up, sir? Are they canceling each other out with amplification? Are they both polite? No, you go. No, you go. We were both born in the 90s. I don't want to offend you with my yellow skin and your black skin. I want to sit in this big chair because I feel like I would think that I know something over here. Here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Masterpiece Podcasting. Wow, this is weird. Now I got in here. There's a whole new sound in here. I hate that I'm at the fucking old age where I have to cross my legs when I sit down. I don't know what happens. Remember as a kid, you just fucking sat down. Now I got to sit there constantly stretching out my fucking hip. This couch was supposed to be nailed down. So I saw the premiere of the Ric Flair Nature Boy. Dude, I don't think I've ever fucking laughed that hard. I mean, I have to go back to like a Richard Pryor special. That guy is arguably one of the funniest fucking human beings ever. And I have to tell you something. What I can commend about that guy in this Nature Boy 30 for 30 that you have to fucking see is he did not run from anything. He owned up to everything, good or fucking bad. They were sitting there talking about, like, you know, him fucking around on his wife. And he was just going, yeah. You go, how long were you faithful for in your marriage? He just goes, 1 day. And he was like, I couldn't do it. I came home and I spent a day with my family and I was like bored out of my mind. I was in hell. And it was so fucking refreshing to hear a married guy talk about how badly he wants to continue fucking as many women as he possibly could, right? Now, I know the laughs are going to go down because there's too many women here and every guy has to sit there and act like he was, you know, like, probably thinking about it right fucking now. I don't know. But, yeah, he talked about everything, just being like, just all the women he was with. And then at one point they cut back to his first wife, who he calls number 1. No, this guy is a fucking legend. And she just cuts back to him and she's just like, yeah, Rick wasn't a family man. I was doubled over laughing. And then, you know, it definitely has its sad points, but he doesn't run from it. If you can say he's a bad father or if he's maybe like an alcoholic. I don't want to ruin too many of the lines, but he was just saying, like, I don't know if I'm an alcoholic. I never tried to quit. It was just one fucking closing bit after another with this guy. It's like, I would close with that. I would close with that. I would close with that. And he just kept going. He did tell this one story. I'm all twisted up in my 20 fucking microphones. He did tell this one story to the crowd that was there. He talked about how one night he was on the road and he was out partying, and he goes, and I woke up with I woke up next to an alien, which is what he calls being like blackout drunk and just waking up next to some woman you don't even know her fucking name. So he goes, I woke up and there was an alien on one side and an alien on the other. And I looked down and my Rolex was missing. So I wake the women up and I go, hey, where's my watch? And they go, you don't remember? They go, you don't remember. And he goes, no. He goes, yeah, last night you threw your watch into a bowl of spaghetti and you said, I got 15 of these fucking things. This was just a throwaway story. I mean, this is a comedy club. This is a packed house. I'm killing just remembering lines that he said. I'm telling you, you have to fucking watch this guy. It's like, I'm telling you, they ought to give him like the Mark Twain Award. They're always giving it to like these fucking people. They give it to some people that are funny, but then other times they just, sometimes that's like, that guy is not as funny as fucking Ric Flair. You got to get him in there, they wouldn't. No, because it's always like the arts and Meryl Streep and blah, 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 blah. Get the fuck out of here. Do you think she could fucking be that good an actress after a couple of back body drops? You think she could do the flare flop and keep that period correct wig that she has on? I don't know why I'm trashing Meryl Streep. I have no idea why. You know why? Because she's always getting awards. Yeah. Fuck her for doing such great work. This is the dumbest shit. You know how this business works. If you trash anybody, you inevitably end up working for them. I can't tell you how many times I haven't gotten a lot of acting work, but every time I've ever gotten acting work and I'm in the fucking hair and makeup, I always get to skip the hair part, of course. I go over to the makeup side of the trailer. Inevitably, somebody comes walking in. I'm like, oh, shit, I trashed that person. I hope they didn't hear that podcast. All right. I think that was it. You guys want to listen to some reads here for this week? Can you hear me? Is everything fine? Is this working? How has this been so far? Have you guys enjoyed this? Is this something I should do more of? All right. I've already, one guy, but there's always going to be one guy booing. I didn't like it. All right. On Monday, I discussed silkworms and how they take the spittle from a silkworm, and that's how they make a silk shirt. Somebody goes, silkworms. Hey, you ugly, red-faced fucking twat. You really think silk shirts are made from silkworms? Really? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Just think about it. Just think about that for a second. Bless your heart, Bill, but sweet fuck, man. Get your act together and go fuck yourself. You know what's funny? Is I did and I still do until I was thinking like, wait, well, how would they turn that spittle into thread? But I also used to think that I used to think a pony was just a little horse. I did. And I remember these people down the street, they had a little pony. And I just remembered thinking, when is that thing gonna fucking grow up and become a horse? And I finally one day asked my mother when I was like 15, and she just looked at me like, how did you come out of me? What do I Google here? What is silk made out of? It's just gonna say silk. But what? They shouldn't call it a fucking silkworm then. What is silk made of? What is silk? Oh, fuck you, sir. This shit I know that you don't know, okay? Oh, everybody likes to feel so goddamn smart, huh? What is silk made of? This right here. If there's ever a Hunger Games, I'm definitely not going to make it right here. The protein fiber of silk is comprised mainly of fibrin and is produced by certain insect larvae to form cocoons. All right, I was kind of right. The best known silk is obtained from the cocoons of the larva of the mulberry silkworm. Wait a minute, was I right? What the fuck? Well, it wasn't spitting it out. I thought it was basically a silkworm spider web. Why would a worm make a spider web, Bill? Maybe it's suicidal. I don't know. There's another way to make money off of suicidal silkworms. Each year, over 30,000 silkworms commit suicide, and I would like to buy a Tesla. So please send your money in. All right, fat but fit. Billy No Rolls. A study just came out that speaks to everything you've said about being fat almost automatically meaning you're not healthy. Today, there are a lot of people who say you can be in good health while carrying fat, but that's just to soften the blow to people who can't lose the lard. All right. Anyways, thought I'd share. You're not as dumb as Nia says you are, but maybe still a bit of a moron. Just kidding, go fuck yourself. I had no idea how much you guys laugh at these people shitting on me. I thought you were all sitting at home as offended as I was, going, hey, don't say that about Bill. Bill is my podcast friend. Well, I guess you get to see who your fucking friends are when you do something live. All right, this is how bad my short-term memory is. I don't even know what the fuck I just said. I don't even know what I just read. That you can be a fat, yeah. Oh yeah, no, yeah. You don't want to be fat. Like, that's a big thing now, to be fat and be proud of it, you know? And they talk about fat shaming and all that shit. It's just like, you should just ignore what everybody says, and you should listen to your heart. Going, for the love of God, lose the weight, I'm going to conk out here. That was a cheap joke. That was an easy one. I set you up, easy. I took you to the left, and then I went right. That's what I did. That was the old misdirection. The old comedy crossover there. All right. Nestle cunts. Nestle cunts. That's right. Oh, yeah, they're the ones. They're the ones causing all the wars. Hey there, Billy in the Mirror. Saw this article about Nestle that I thought might ruffle your feathers. The byline says it all. Okay. This year's Halloween confectionery. Oh, this is so great. I have people here. What is a confectionery? It's a what? It's a candy store. What kind of an asshole calls it a confectionery? You know what's funny? I got this acting gig right now. By the way, I got to promote the movie. You got to see it next, probably come out next year. It's called Front Runner. Front Runner stars Hugh Jackman as Gary Hart. If you're old enough, you remember Gary Hart? Yeah, Gary Hart. We went a little Ric Flair on the road. Right? He banged some woman, and then all of a sudden he couldn't be president anymore, and that's how Bush got in. Because this guy was a good-looking guy, and all the ladies liked him. And that's all you need to do to win the presidency, right? You play the saxophone, you hit a jump shot. You know what I mean? You do something like that, and then everybody fucking loves you. Anyways, that's coming out. By the way, all you hear on a movie set is people going, copy that. Copy that, copy that. I need this to go over there, copy that. And I get it when you say it into like a fucking, you're on your little CB radio, copy that. I get that. You know what I mean? But people say it to just other people now. Just one person will be, hey, can you move that over there? And the guy will go, copy that. It's like, why don't you just say okay? It's a lot quicker. Can you move that? Okay. Got it. Copy that. Those are the same kind of people that call a fucking candy store a confectionery. All right. Yeah. Hey, that's right there. That's called a callback. The guy just goes, copy that. He was waiting for the end of the bit. See that? Now, how does he know about callbacks? How does he know? Because Netflix has released 30,000 stand-up specials this year. They're creating a comedy special housing bubble over there. Come watch the greatest open micers do an hour of their best material. That's who they're down to at this point. There's like, everybody has an hour special. I'm going to freeze myself after I die. Don't they have that here, the cryogenics, right next to the confectionery, right? I'm going to freeze myself, so then when they figure out how to cure death, they can unfreeze me, and I can do an hour-long one-man show on Netflix about what it's like to be in a 40-year coma. All right, Nestle, everybody. By the way, F is for Family. Please watch that on Netflix now that I've made fun of them. Just scroll. If you can't find it, just scroll left for like 20 minutes. Anyways, this year's Halloween confectionery will contain palm oil grown on land that should lawfully be I can't read this. Habitat. Lawfully be habitat to orangutans. I always thought it was orangutan, like the drink. Orangutans, rhinos, and clouded leopards. I don't know what the fuck that is. Despite commitment to clean up supply chains. This is on top of them siphoning. Yeah, this is, a lot of times it's not me. This is the sentence. This is on top of them siphoning. Oh, my fucking screen just went out. It's finally going to make a point. This is on top of them siphoning they do of water from national parks that you've spoken about. I guess they take water out of national parks where they had agreements with Native American tribes that have since expired. What's it going to take to end Nestle's corruption? Maybe you can take this up as your cause the way the first ladies do. This is how you stop that. What you'd have to do is have politicians have to start earning fuck you money rather than being grossly underpaid. The fact that, as a podcaster, comedian, and actor, you can make almost as much, if not more money than the President of the United States is fucking pathetic. You know what I mean? They should have fuck you money. The second you become president, there should be like a pitching machine that's just throwing one fucking heater over the plate. It should be a bag of money the entire time you're there. So then when these guys go, hey, can we siphon this fucking out of here? You can be like, no, fuck you. Well, if you don't, we won't help you get reelected. I don't give a fuck. I got fuck you money. It probably wouldn't work. I don't know. Sometimes I have good ideas. Sometimes I don't. So I guess, don't buy any Nestle Crunch bars, everybody. And stay away from their bottled water and whatever else they make. Do they make thongs? All right. Do you feel how the podcast just immediately fucking slowed down the second I started reading out loud? It's fucking unbelievable. Why do I do this? Why do I do this to myself? What is this shame? Is it because I was raised Catholic? All right. Accidentally made 2 girls my girlfriend. All right. I like this guy already. Hi, William the Bald. Big fan from Kenya. Oh, this is a second language. All right. Love the podcast, and F is for Family is amazing. That's amazing that you can watch it over there. No, you should see. Go on the internet. You can actually watch all these people. You know what F is for Family, I feel like, captures the Frank character that's loosely based on my dad. You know which one I think does it the best? Is Mexico. Because they got a lot of fucking same kind of people screaming and yelling, temper. You know what I mean? It just fucking works great. Somehow that'll come off as racist, but it was supposed to be a compliment. Long story short, I have had a crush on 2 ladies in my college class for over 4 years. Jesus Christ, this guy moves slow, huh? Now one of them is dying of ovarian cancer, and I feel like it's too late. Oh, Jesus, not that. We care. We care in Phoenix. Huh? I bet you guys all pictured a white vagina. Yeah. Fucking act like you guys care, huh? You can try to bully me into your fucking phony giving a shit? They probably showed that hurricane in fucking Houston on Comedy Central out here. That's how little you people care. You guys are all about yourselves. All right. All right. I don't even know where I am in this. I don't know how you follow a white vagina. Next item up for bids, a white vagina. the Meekum auctions for serial killers. It would just be like women's body parts. Oh, we're so offended. Oh, fuck all of you. I'll steer even harder into it. Did you hear that they're going to start having Jeffrey Dahmer Day in Wisconsin? That's true. They have an all-you-can-eat mystery meat day in Wisconsin. They're trying to change the perception that all they do is eat cheese up there. See? Are we done groaning? Because I'll keep fucking going. All right, so this guy's had a crush on these ladies for 4 fucking years, but since breaking up with my previous girlfriend 3 years ago, I decided to not get into another relationship. So the whole time you were with this girl for 3 years, you had a crush on 2 other women for 4 years. I love this guy. He's a fucking mess. All I did with these 2 girls was light flirting from time to time. What is light flirting in Kenya? What? I was going to do some starving joke. You want a piece of bread? Just fucking with you. You can have it. He's going to write back next week. Dear Bill, we are not Somalia or Ethiopia. We actually have food in Kenya. Running water and skyscrapers. Anyways, all he did was flirt with one of them is the fun-friendly kind, but she's kind of loose. Parentheses, open relationship and sending nudes types. All right, so that's the one you bang. You double wrap it, right? You double wrap it. And the other is conservative. The other is conservative, introvert, virgin, but I really enjoy her company. All right, there's the one you have kids with. This is an easy one. Well, a few days ago, it was my birthday and I had both of them. And you had both of them? You just gonna stop there? You banged both of them? Well, she's not a virgin anymore now, is she? I had both of them and some few friends over. This is his second language and I can't read. For a party. I had a shitload of booze and was on, I'm gonna guess right now, the one that he thinks is loose held her alcohol and the virgin blew everyone at the party. That's what I'm going with. Maybe I've been in Hollywood too long, but this can't be linear. It has to make a left turn at some point to spin us into the second act. Okay, well, a few days ago, it was my birthday, and I had them both over. All right, blah, 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 blah. They came over. I had a shitload of booze and was on autopilot the whole time, but apparently I had the balls to ask the 2 ladies to be my girlfriend. Oh, he was drunk. I don't believe, is this a true story, or did he watch some Kenyan version of the Brady Bunch when Peter has 2 dates in one night? A few days later, I got a text from both of them asking whether I was serious about asking them out. I'm now in a huge dilemma of choosing between the 2, who I really like, and the fact that I haven't been in a relationship in a while and basically forgot how to be in a relationship. Oh, shut the fuck up. You remember exactly how to be in a relationship. That's why you don't want to be in one. Any advice would be appreciated. And, okay, Enda Ujandinya, which is Swahili for go fuck yourself. All right, well, I think you got to go with the whore. You know, if you don't want to be in a relationship, but you did say girlfriend, I would just own up to it. Just be like, listen, I was totally shit-faced when I sent that, but I have had a crush on you for 4 years. You always got to go with honesty with women. Guys go into it, you know, you always think you got to lie to them and all of that shit. You got to just fucking lay your cards on the table. It's the best thing you can do. They won't get mad. They might get a little upset, depending on what you say. You know? Depends on how graphic you get. Where do you see this going? I see you laying off the edge of my bed on your back with your head hanging off as I fuck your mouth while watching SportsCenter. That might be a little too honest. You could just say, you know, just looking to have a good time. I would just go with honesty. I would tell both of them, dude, the fact that you're not in a relationship right now, you get to hit the reset button. You just go total honesty. I would tell them exactly what the fuck happened. Just say, I had a crush on both of you for fucking 4... I wouldn't have to talk to them both at the same time, but I would say, I sent it to 2 different people, and that's what I did. And then just wait to hear what they say. That's it. And if they don't like it, who gives a fuck? Take you and your honesty to the next situation. I'm telling you. All right? That's the best way to handle the fucking thing. And then, I don't know. Somehow you just tell them what's going on. Oh, Christ, I got to tell a story. Here's a story for you. One time when I learned about honesty, I was in my fucking early to mid-30s, and I was just sick of lying. And I met this chick. She was like 22 years old. So we get back to my apartment. This lady's leaving right now. She can't bear to listen to this right now. So we get back to my apartment. We start making out and everything. And she goes, wait a minute. She goes, like, wait a second. She says, where is this going? And I said, nowhere. Oh, what, are you kidding me? I go, I'm like 50 years older than you. By the time you're 30, I'm going to be like 86 years old. All right? This is going to go nowhere. So whatever you want to do sexually, but you don't want to do with somebody that you like, you do with me. Right? And then you'll never have a midlife crisis because you got it out of your system. And you know what she said? She went, all right. That was it. Yeah. They're not as prudish as you think they are. Don't be afraid. That's the number one thing. You gotta go with the fucking honesty. Do you like me? No. No, you don't have to be mean. You don't have to be mean. I like you, but not like that. All right, girlfriend loves my long hair. I don't. Oh, go fuck yourself. Jesus Christ. What are you going to do next? Go up to somebody with leukemia? My girlfriend loves my sick, free body, but I don't. I just love how you guys have this thing with disease. What is it with you guys and disease? Why does it make you so sad? It's Mother Nature trying to help us. They should close down all the pharmacies, okay? And if you're lucky enough to be disease-free, you live. That's what we need to do. Tough decisions have to be made. Okay, so I've been growing my hair out for a while. Since I enrolled in college. Oh, dude, that's the time to do it. Good for you. Grow your hair out. Live your Steven Seagal years in your 20s. Get by a sword. Sit there Indian style meditating out on the fucking, some sort of bluff or whatever. I never went to college, really. I never lived there. What do they call it? Out on the compound, the quad area, the grassy area. Just try to act interesting. Anyways, and I'm about to graduate this upcoming spring. My girlfriend and a few friends convinced me to grow my hair out since they are all the hippie type. Oh, that's not the cool long hair. This guy probably goes to the University of Denver. I don't consider myself a hippie at all, but that is the crew I run with, since I have known most of them since back in high school, and they are all close friends. A couple of them have long hair, too. I was open to the idea since I've had short hair for most of my life before that. The long hair turned out looking pretty good, too. My girlfriend, though, loves the long hair on guys. A few days ago, I told her passingly that I've been thinking about cutting it, and she immediately seemed really concerned, saying, I just don't think it would look good, but I really love how it is. Is she just dating you for your hair, sir? But that she's only ever dated guys with longer hair. Dude, if you're looking to get out of this relationship, one quick trip to the fucking barber. This is the easiest breakup ever. And you gotta go hardcore. I'd get like a cop flat top haircut. A detective mustache. This is the easiest breakup ever. Her concern kind of annoys me, as she was saying that she would not be attracted to me in general if I cut it. To me, it seemed pretty shallow considering we've been together for almost 3 years. Yeah, dude, she doesn't love you. She doesn't love you. Get your fucking hair cut and get out of there. That's what I do. I'm pretty fed up with my long hair and everything that comes with it. Knots, hair, getting it in my eyes. Yeah, dude, you learn something. You know, you did something for her, not for fucking you, right? You don't like it. You're telling you don't like it. She says she doesn't like the fact that you don't like it. It's all there, sir. All right? This is what you do. You fuck her one more time, and then you go get your hair cut. I don't advise you doing that. That's mean. I just needed a laugh. Okay, here's the last one, everybody, and then we'll be almost at the end of the podcast. Hour and 10 minutes, just like that. First ever live one. There you go. All right. Guys lie on Tinder. Surprise. Hey, old Bill. I'm a 29-year-old single lady living in Virginia. Along with most other singles my age, it seems I've had to try out various dating sites and apps over the years, but haven't had any success cultivating anything more than a date here or there. I realize oh my God, this is so fucking long. Lady, maybe if you got to the point, you'd get a second date. That was a cheap shot. Admittedly, that was a cheap shot. I got anxiety on how long this was, and rather than admitting to the fact that I don't like to read out loud, I blamed her. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry for your horrible social life. Let's continue. I realize a lot of this was likely due to the fact that I've been pretty overweight my entire adult life. Oh, now I'm sad. However, the last year and a half, I've managed to lose 112 pounds. There you go! That's fucking awesome. It took you a year and a half. Good for you. 112 pounds and counting. She's not done yet. She's like John Elway. She's getting the rings at the end of her career. And to taking all that shit in the press, she's finally living up to her expectations. I love it. And counting. By changing my diet and literally running my tits off on the elliptical for an hour 5 times a week. That's fucking amazing. Good for you. And anyways, last week on Tinder, I matched with a very cute 29-year-old guy. He initiated the conversation. We had a great back and forth comparing what podcasts we listened to. I found out he actually lives in Ohio and was only traveling in my area for work for the next few days. All right, that's a red flag, and he's on Tinder. He's looking to get his dick sucked. All right, that's it. He doesn't want to know how many brothers and sisters you have and what's your hobby. Oh, do you like to cook? Fantastic. Why don't you cook my balls in your mouth as I stroke my dick over here? Brutal honesty. Women like honesty. Anyways, I know I should have called it quits then, but finding out someone that can actually hold a conversation seems to be a real rarity these days. He asked me out to dinner, but because of my diet and wanting to be nice, I offered for him to come over for a home-cooked healthy meal. Oh, and you didn't fill him into the backstory. Now he thinks he's getting anal. This is how guys think, okay? If we want this whole Me Too thing to end, guys have to be honest about how they think. All right, he came over, was just as cute in person as in his pictures. The great conversation kept flowing. I can't believe you just met somebody on the internet and invited them over to your fucking house. Please tell me you had a fucking pistol taped to the inside of your leg. The great conversation kept flowing, and 6 hours later, we were making out. We both had to be up early the next day. He left with plans to hang out again the next day after work. We did and ended up hooking up. He left Virginia the next day, but we continued to message pretty constantly over the next week with him initiating the conversation most of the time. I swear to God, there's 3 paragraphs left, and I want to apologize to each and every one of you. I want to have a benefit for all of your ears, having to listen to me have to fucking read this goddamn long. Please call the number at the bottom of the screen, and a portion of the proceeds will go to everybody's eardrums in this room, and also my Dodge 2-door Hemi pickup truck for 40 grand. Anyways, all seem to be going pretty great, except the 8-hour distance in between one another. Well, yeah, okay. You guys never looked at a globe? However, you know what? There's an I in Virginia. There's an I in Ohio. They must be pretty close. Don't they alphabetize by a vowel in the middle of them or something? All seem to be going pretty good. Okay, except for the blah, 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 blah. Nothing really came. Okay, however, I just had a feeling something wasn't quite right, so I Googled him. I guarantee you he has a family. Nothing really came up except his, I don't know what, profile. Then a few lines down, I see an old wedding gift registry site with his name on. I called it! I swear to God, I didn't read this before. You think this sounds bad out loud? You should hear when I read quietly and I just hear me stuttering in my brain. I searched all the girls' names on the registry along with his last name on Facebook, and bingo, all over this girl's profile are cute pictures of a sweet couple, the other half of which is the guy that I was in bed with a week ago. The son of a bitch is married. What do I do here, Bill? Do I call the guy out on his shit and rip him a new one? Do I send his wife a message and tell her what he's doing? He travels. All the women are going, yes. All the guys are like, no, move on. He travels the majority of the time for work, and I'm sure I'm not the first person he's done this to. He already deleted his Tinder profile, and our text message have only been PG for the most part, so I don't have any concrete proof to send her. I feel completely wretched. W-R-E-T-C-H-E-D? Wretched. All right, I was right. Jesus Christ. Wretched? I thought that's when you were like puking. Retching. Oh, all right, everybody's got a degree in the room. I feel completely wretched and terrible for the most part. I unknowingly played into this entire situation. No, you didn't. You didn't unknowingly. This is like one of the oldest fucking stories on the internet. Also, any dating advice for me moving forward is also appreciated. Thanks for the advice and congrats on that beautiful baby girl of yours. Oh, thank you very much. All right. Yay! Oh, Billy became a father. All right. First of all, I got to be honest with you. You're kind of going Hillary Clinton on this thing, where you're not taking any responsibility for this loss whatsoever. You're blaming him. You're calling him a piece of shit. You're the Electoral College. You're blaming the Sandinistan rebels. Everything but you, okay? You went on Tinder. Tinder is a total hookup site. It's full of fucking scumbags. And then guess what? You met a fucking scumbag. So, what I would take out of that is to not go on dating sites, and I would try, I don't know, I would join like a fucking sports league or some shit, like go play some softball. I would try to do some hobby thing. I know this sounds like an old guy thing, but the fucking internet is the internet. Now, if you want to go blow up this guy's life to make you feel better, I mean, you can also do that. I mean, I don't know. What I do, when I fuck up, I just go, I fucked up, and I walk away from it. I mean, if you want to do that, that's up to you. I don't fucking know. I mean, who knows? Maybe his wife isn't blowing him. Let's try to blame his innocent wife now. I just feel like in this age of hyper-feminism, the way women always just stick up for other women, that guys need to start doing this. So I have to stick up for this complete piece of shit here. Maybe just the love's gone in the relationship. They got the kids. He doesn't want to leave. He just wants to know what it likes to have fun again. And you were fun. And he fucking, it's kind of on you, though, because the first night when you just hung out, all you got to do is look at his wedding ring. And if he's wearing a ring, you'll see the indentation from it. I mean, you got to go a little bump, 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 right? Ma'am, I don't know why I'm blaming you. I have no excuse for this fucking guy. I don't know. I mean, what about George Clooney in that movie where he's flying around in the planes and he showed up and that woman had a family? Did he say anything? He didn't. What was it called? Up in the Air, right? And he was banging that woman, and then he went to her house, and he found out that she was married, and he was like, oh, fuck, and he just walked away. That's what guys do. We just walk away. Women start pulling hedges out of the front yard. They start putting rabbits in the fucking stew and shit. Like, is that why we die sooner than they do? Because we just hold that in our chest? The fucking bitch had a family, and you just carry that around for the rest of your life? Women get to get it out. Well, here's the thing. If he has kids and shit, like maybe he's just going through a fucking phase that he's working it out. You're going to blow up that family, and their dad's going to leave. And just so you know, there's going to be 2 kids crying. I don't know if this guy has kids. Does he have kids? I don't know. Personally, I would just take the loss, and I would move on. I would just go like, listen, I checked you out. I found out you're married, you fucking piece of shit. And because I'm a cool chick, I'm not going to call you fucking wife. Go fuck yourself. I mean, you could do that, or you could just say, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I can't throw another guy under the bus like this. That's what you would do? There you go. Someone in the crowd said that's what I would do. Keep losing weight and move the fuck on. Yeah, but you have to, this is what you have to do. Yeah. You know what you got to look at that guy like? You got to look at that guy like when Columbus was sailing across the ocean. He didn't see land first. He saw branches. So he knew that something good was coming, right? That he could exploit and cut their arms off when they didn't give enough gold. Okay? Allegedly. I like how new evidence shows that he was this. What'd you find? Huh? Did somebody scrawl it into a fucking tree? Yeah, just look at this guy. Okay, you're gonna have to, you're gonna take some losses on your way to a championship. Okay, you don't blow up the whole team and burn down the fucking arena. That's what you want to do. Just know this. Take it as a compliment. You lost so much weight, you were worth risking a house for. I don't know. I got nothing. All right. You know what? That is the podcast. This is the first ever live podcast. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was fun. Go fuck yourselves, and I'll check in on you on Thursday. Thank you. Good night.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Anything Better podcast show, NFL edition, going into week number 9 with your host, me, Paul Virzi over here. We got Bill Burr over there. You know, we have the snake on the injury report, and, of course, the Greek freak, Andrew Themlis, out there in Beverly Hills. You know something? I thought I was going into the 4 o'clocks 2-0. Feeling good about myself, and the 2 teams that won were the favorites I picked. So now I'm going, oh, my 2 late games are dogs. Paulie's getting some points. And
you're
then
at least getting one. You're going to get 1 victory.
That's exactly my thought process. I'm like, I'm going 3-1 at a minimum. Then the Cowboys pick off the Broncos, and I'm like, Paulie may go 4-0. And no, I ended up going 2-2. I was ready to go. Oh, I'm back in this thing. I went 2-2. The whole show went 2-2. Okay, because the Cowboys stink. It's the first time I picked them, and they stink. The Cowboys stink. All right, they just do. And what can you do? So I went 2-2. You went 2-2. But dude, you've been 500 or better for the last, I think, 5 weeks, Bill.
I know, Paul, and I got to tell you, as you've been struggling to find your footing, anybody and everybody can get it in the NFL. You have never sent me so many. This guy stinks. This team stinks. This coach is fucking terrible. What are they doing? I mean, it has been.
You're right. You're right about that. I'm like, oh, I saw it. If I look at my text to you, it is, this guy stinks. He just doesn't have it. This team stinks. This is the most negative I've been.
I feel like you're going through a breakup. I mean, these texts are just, they're coming in hot. She never loved me.
It was all bullshit.
It was all bullshit. And the second I lose my job, out the door she goes. Fucking whore.
Sure.
I'm sorry, man. How you doing? How's your day? I don't mean to do this. You're still a good guy, even when you bitch.
Sure, when things are good, you're right there, huh? You're right by my side when things
Hey,
are
how about
good.
this? How about this? Anybody can be around for the sunshine. You find out who people are when it starts to get a little cloudy out.
I need you here in a storm.
Yeah. Anybody can skip along with the parasol.
Dude. Well, at least the show went 500 all week. At least we went 500. Dude, and also, Bill, the NFL in a nutshell, we were 3/4 into that Monday night special going, we're going to hit the third one. And then, nope. This year.
The marketing team. It used to be the backdoor cover. Now it's the marketing team. Whatever new rule changes they made, that somehow you can have like 9 possessions in the final 4 minutes of a fucking game. Yeah. All scoring drives.
You know when you hit your
real quick, Paul, have you been watching this World Series?
You know what? I watched that 18 innings. Here's what happened. I was watching that stupid Ed Gein thing. That Ed Gein thing,
Why does he look like the lead singer from Maroon 5? Have you seen the fucking billboard? He's sitting there with a giant chainsaw cock, and then he's got this fucking Marilyn Manson brassiere on. It's like, is this guy a serial killer creep or is he a rock star? Am I supposed to be rooting for this guy? He's collecting fucking ears.
Yeah, and Charlie Hunnam, who, by the way, played him great, is way better looking than the real guy. So during it, I'm like, this guy's dress is nice.
Ed Gein reimagined. He's got an 8-pack abs and a chainsaw cock, honey.
Yeah. But I'm
hide your junk. Here comes Ed Gein.
Dude,
the way that they fucking glorify these fucking like robber baron nerds that own these fucking, own every industry now, serial killers. It's just like the whole fucking world right now. It's like, wait a minute, who's the good guy and who's the bad guy here?
Dude, at the end of Ed Gein's series,
they showed Ed Gein, honey.
They showed him like talking and helping the FBI and older, and you felt like sympathy when he was dying. And I'm going like, this guy was like turning people into lampshades, and like now I feel for him. It was nuts. Not feel for him, but you know what I mean.
That's the direction that they led you in. Dude, that looks like the cover, like the billboard for the Ed Gein thing looks like the cover of like one of those one-hit wonder hair metal bands. You know what I mean? Except that would have been a guitar.
Bill, you never found the picture of me with no shirt on outside the Alamo making that face, have you? Because that was the greatest horror movie fucking poster ever.
Oh, my God.
Dude, have you never found I needed that.
Why did you even do that? We were fucking hammered, and we were walking by the Alamo, and Paul goes, dude, take a quick picture of me. And I had like a flip phone. It was that long ago. And you fucking like jumped up in the air, and you had no shirt on. You were like, you made this fucking face, dude. It was the side of your personality I had never seen.
You were like, dude, that would be the darkest, craziest horror movie poster.
Yeah.
Well, dude, we drank a third of whiskey and then walked there.
Yeah, dude. We used to like. I told you, dude. I went to the doctor. My liver is totally like, it's all like dark now, no fatty. It used to look like a fucking ribeye. Oh, and after 7 years of not drinking, like your liver can, as long as you don't go too hard, too long, the great thing is it can repair itself. Thank God. But dude, I think of some of those fucking things that we did. But dude. Yeah, you went to like college era Paul Virzi when you told me all those crazy stories, the shit you used to do. You like, dude, take a picture of me. And I'm just sitting there with the camera. And he takes his shirt off. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And then you just, I think because the technology too wasn't good with the phone. It was a little blurry as you brought your head around. Dude, you look like that guy that like other prisoners are afraid of. Like he has his own cell.
So at the end of the Ed Gein thing, I look at my phone and I see Dodgers, Blue Jays, and I go, bottom of the 12th. I go, should I go to bed? It's like 1 a.m. I go, nah, I got to watch. And I watched it all the way to the 18th. And then for the Blue Jays to lose that game and then win the next two, dude, I don't know, man. I think the Blue Jays just have that thing where,
Even when they played the Yankees, same record. Every time the Yankees would put up a run or hit a big home run, Blue Jays would just get 2 right back. They just keep coming, man.
Yeah, there's. I think they're gonna lose Game 6 because I keep forgetting the guy's fucking name. This Japanese kid, dude. They say if you have 3 pitches, you can dominate an MLB game. This kid has 6 pitches.
Oh, Yamamoto.
Yeah, dude, and they all come from the same place. Fastball, changeup, splitter, sinker. It's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, how do you even adjust for that? It's just like, what am I guessing here?
And the Dodgers won it last year. I wouldn't count them out yet. I think this is going to go 7-2. It's going to be great.
I think it's going to go 7. The Dodgers are going to use their entire fucking pitching staff, including Ohtani, who's probably going to hit a home run. Dude, it's gonna be an epic ending.
Yeah.
And Donnie Baseball, don't look now, Paul.
I know.
He's 1 game away.
It's my only silver lining for Toronto winning is Donnie Baseball getting out of
I know you don't like the home run jacket, dude, but it's sick. Out of all the shit that I've seen, all the dumb shit that they do, that fucking home run jacket is the shit.
Listen, if it was my team, I would be cool with it. It's one of those deals, you know?
No, but I like that the Yankees don't do shit like that. They understand their fucking history. You know, we're the idiots. We grow beards and fucking put on mascot heads and get zoomed down in a fucking mail carrier thing, whatever. I mean, that's just whatever. But here's the thing: is if the Dodgers win, they'll have 9 championships, tied with the Boston Red Sox, and I think that would make them tied for 3rd. Who's in 2nd, Paul? You know who it is, because you guys always say something cunty whenever they win one. The New York Post.
2nd in World Series?
Yep, National League team.
Is it the Cardinals?
Yes.
Yeah.
And whenever they win one, they're like, we still got 15 more. Big whoop.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, you know all I'm
Listen, Paul, I know you don't write for the Post, but like.
No, dude. Bill, you know me. I just want all I want is a Knicks championship. I want a Knicks championship. I want to be there with my family when the Knicks hoist it up. That's all I need. When that happens, dude, that's it. I put my hands up and I say whatever else happens in this life sports-wise. That's it.
You know, Paul, when you used to say this in your 30s, I was like, this is going to happen. Now you're in your 40s.
Dude, I'm going to call you like a drunk calls somebody.
This is what I'm going to tell you, Paul. I need you to start eating salads. If you're going to be around, to increase the odds of seeing a Knicks champ. But you guys got a good squad, though, now. No,
we got a shot in the next 2-3 years. That's our window. But, dude, I'm going to call you up. Yeah, I've always loved him.
You know.
But I might not be like that because I saw Josh Adam Myers. when the Capitals won. And, dude, it was bordering what we saw that guy from Argentina go. Like, Josh Adam Myers was like, and I called Josh and I go, dude, was that serious or were you joking? Like, I didn't know. And he goes, no, dude, emotions got over me. And part of me was just like, that's a lot, dude. Just be like, did you see that guy when the Texas Rangers won? He was like in his mid to late 50s and he just goes, and his wife was recording.
Well, what is it? Is it the realization that it finally happened and it's over and whatever you don't like about your life still exists?
I think
this championship didn't fix it.
I think you were in that recliner or couch for so long saying negative shit. And I think when it finally happened, there was a part of you. But I think you're right. I think it's psychological about your life and your past. Seriously.
Yeah, I feel like people, the happier you are with your life, the easier you can take a loss from the team that represents your city. And I just kind of feel, oh, that's not true. That isn't true. I can't say that, dude. I literally can't. I started watching this series, dude, and it just gets in me. Like,
dude, you've been all over it.
Dude, game 3. Game 3, the fucking home plate umpire. I don't know what the Blue Jays did to him, but dude, he was calling these high strikes. Like, here's the top of the strike. It was like here.
Yeah.
They had one that was so fucking like out. It was either high or outside. I can't remember. And the guy like delayed. It's like boom, 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, and he goes strike like fucking Frank Drebin. He did like the Frank Drebin thing. And fucking Bo Bichette was on first base. They thought it was a walk.
I saw that.
So he starts going to second. Totally fucked him. It's been like
what do you like better? What do you like better? The nonchalant strike guy, the guy who goes like, eek? Or do you like the guy that goes like, hey? Which one is that?
It depends on whether my team threw a strike or not.
I love the nonchalant guy. He just makes me laugh when he just goes ball. And then the other guy, and then when it's a strike, he goes, hey. That guy makes me
What about the explainer? Ball comes in. That's outside.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're on a tight.
Three more of those, and he's on first base.
Jake the Snake, what do you got for injury reports before we do these picks, my man?
All right, how you doing?
There he is.
Hey.
He's wearing his Dodger blue.
I represent even when we're losing, and I agree with you guys. I think we win Game 6 tomorrow, and we're gonna lose Game 7. That's where I'm at currently.
Jake, why do you sound like you're underwater?
I don't mean to. Is my microphone not working? Hold on.
Yeah, it sounds like something's blocking it.
Hold on. I see the problem. Oh,
Jake the Snake is troubleshooting right now.
And Bill, you actually go first this week.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So represent the team even when they're are losing or if they're winning, and I think you guys nailed it. That we're gonna lose. We're gonna win Game 6 with Yamamoto, and then we're gonna lose Game 7.
You don't think it's anybody's Game 7?
I mean, well, of course it is. You know, it can be, but the Dodgers' offense has been very bad, and so is our bullpen. The starting pitching has kind of hid these problems because they've been so great. But yeah, we just haven't really been hitting well.
Who would start Game 7?
That's a good question. It could be Ohtani.
You,
What's that?
I said thank you, Jake.
Could be Ohtani. It could be Glasnow. Those are probably the two that they'll go with.
I feel like it's Game 7. It's the kitchen sink.
Totally.
Everyone's on a short leash. You
All hands on
it.
deck.
Yeah. And Mookie's going to be the key. He only has I believe it's 2 or 3 hits this series, so we're going to need him to turn it around. But he's awesome. So
I got to bring something up that they said.
Sure.
They're saying how Mookie Betts is the right fielder, and this year you needed him to play at shortstop. So he moves over to shortstop. He hasn't played there since Little League, and he's up for a Gold Glove. So
Incredible.
The announcer's trying to compare that. He goes, "That's like some Tiger Woods or some Kobe stuff." And I'm like, it's not Kobe. It is not. Kobe Bryant would not change positions for anybody.
No.
And if Ohtani was getting more fucking attention than him, he would make the Dodgers choose between him and Ohtani. Enough already.
Dude, Mookie Betts is a monster. How about Ohtani, Betts, and then Freddie Freeman back to back to back?
Dude, Freddie Freeman's one of the most clutch playoff.
Oh yeah.
Got that me, myself, and Irene fucking haircut. Comes up like a state trooper from the 80s and just smashes it over the fucking wall.
I love Freddie Freeman. Great dude, too.
He also, dude, that guy will shake off like a strikeout. You see it. He just walks back to the dugout. You know, what do they say? Water off a duck's back. Doesn't bother him. And then just fucking goes up there. Dude, I fell asleep top of the 18th inning. I watched the whole game and I was fighting it and I fucking fell asleep. And you know, it's funny. I woke up to my wife came downstairs and she had cleaned because I had some food. 18 innings, Paul. I looked like I was a fucking bachelor by the 50th inning. I had all these plates and shit. She came in, cleared everything out, and just left me under the blanket. I kind of woke up. I said, "Oh, you weren't going to get me to come upstairs?" She goes, "No, you just look so peaceful."
Oh, that's good. That's nice.
That's one of the nicest things she ever said to me.
Oh, dude. That just made me happy. All right, Jake, we got to do these picks here. What
Who
do
is
we have?
walking around in the background, Paul? Now that we talked about.
That's my buddy
Horrible.
Roger. I'm in the studio. They're setting up for my pod.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ.
Being
all right,
held
well,
captive here.
I'll go through it quickly. The good news is it's mostly good news. Lamar Jackson's finally back tonight against the Dolphins. So that's going to be really exciting. We got Jaden Daniels back for the Sunday night game against Seattle for the Commanders.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm sure you saw, Paul, but Cam Scatterby is going to be out for the rest of the year with that ankle injury. That was pretty gross, and hopefully he recovers.
Shout out to Big Dom, security of the Philadelphia Eagles, for going to the hospital and giving Cam Scatterby and his family and his friends pizzas and cheesesteaks. Just a class act. Just such an Italian great thing to do.
For sure. It was very nice of him.
He just showed up and just gave pizzas and cheesesteaks, and he's on the opposing team. I mean,
He's fattening him up because he can't do cardio right now. He knows what he's doing.
or he's going to say, "Hey, when you're a free agent, come to Philly."
Hey, Paul, if I've learned anything from Italians, those cheesesteaks aren't free.
Everything
It's
has
going to be a
price.
one-time visit, if you know what I mean.
All right, guys, it is time for our picks. Before we do the picks, we have to shout out our sponsor. Of course, it's BetMGM, the best app, the best lines around. Go to your device and download the BetMGM app and use our code. It's very easy. It's Burr, BURR, for anything better podcast, NFL edition. Guys, you guys know how to do it. You put in as little as $10 deposit in for your first wager. And if that wager loses, if you lose that bet, you will get $1,500 back in bonus bets. It's that simple. And we also have the first touchdown promotion, which is you pick any player in any NFL game to get the first touchdown and you win. If they don't get the first touchdown, but in fact get the second touchdown, you get your cash back. It's that easy. Bet responsibly. Have a good time. Bill, you are on the clock with the first pick going into week number 9. Guys, we're done this in 7 weeks, which is nuts.
Wow.
7? No, because there's also a bye week. We're halfway through. This is the halfway point.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
18. That's right.
Paul, don't take that week away from me, man. I need it. All right, I'm going to go conspiracy theory in the beginning. I feel like the Bills are a better team.
you?
Not me. Oh, Billy
How does that
Sunshine.
happen?
What? Hey, Paul, I'm going to go where I always go. That's what I should have said.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you for correcting me. I needed that. I think the Bills are a better team. I really do. But I just think the Chiefs make the fucking NFL more goddamn money. And I got to give it to the NFL. They gave the Ravens and the Bills 6 weeks to become the storyline of the AFC. They did not. And next thing you know, the refs put their hankies away, and here come the fucking Chiefs. But then if the Bills win and then they meet in the playoffs, could the Chiefs avenge their loss? Fuck. I was all in on the Chiefs -2 going into Buffalo on the fucking road. What is it? Is there some sort of injury out there?
No, everybody's healthy. Pacheco won't play for the Chiefs, but otherwise, both teams are
Pacheco's
relatively
not
healthy.
playing. All right. You know what? I don't know why I'm going to do this to myself, but I'm going to take the Bills. Okay? I fucking had it. God damn it.
You just took my pick.
Enough already. +2 at home. Just enough already. Oh, my God. I just know they're going to fucking... if he holds the fucking ball.
All right, I like the pick. I was going to pick.
I'm going to take the fucking Bills. I went with my heart. I know the Chiefs are going to win. I know they're going to win. There's going to be somebody's going to go like this to a receiver.
Who did the Dolphins beat last week, Jake?
They beat Atlanta.
Do I take the Dolphins getting over a touchdown tonight at home, or was that the fluke last week? That I just
think it's
Can I
a
ask you a
fluke.
question, Paul? When do the fucking Ravens show up?
please.
How many
point.
fucking times?
Great point.
Well, when the fuck do they actually cover a goddamn? I'm not even talking about winning games. I'm talking about the spread.
Yeah,
When the fuck do they do you a solid?
when they play a bad team.
God damn it, Jake. That just kicked me right in the chest right there.
Oh God.
Dolphins are at home, 7.5. Lamar Jackson coming back, though, Paul.
Dude, these lines, 8.5, 7.5, fucking 9.5.
Paul, it's like they have more knowledge than us and a computer.
No, they've seen what I did the last few years.
Paul, they got you on a wall like a mob family.
I'm going to take the Houston Texans.
I love it.
-1.5 at home against the Broncos. The Texans looked good. I think this is where they turn things. I'm going to take the Texans -1.5, almost a pick 'em. I'm going to take them at home.
All right. I'm going to ride with my Patriots. They've just been winning. I would say, the halftime adjustments the New England Patriots, Mike Vrabel, and all their coaching staff have been making this year. It's a tale of two halves, Paul. How do you like that? Getting a little poetic here. Like, there's a lot of games we just have. It's close in the first half, and then in the second half, we just pull away. And you know what we do, Paul? We cover. The Patriots fucking cover. I'm taking them at home, -5.5. I just love how we're spreading the ball around. I just feel like Drake May, 3 touchdowns, 3 different receivers.
All right.
What I do need is Stephon Diggs. Whatever the fuck he tapped into when he played Buffalo, I need to see that again. I need to see that again. If he fucking did that every goddamn week, dude. If he did that every week.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I like the pick. I'm going to take the Jacksonville Jaguars. Listen, this is it for me with them. So, Roger, I know you're a Jags fan. This is it. This is like when your kid gets one more chance till they don't get in trouble. This is it. I'm taking the Jags -3 against the Raiders. I think they're a better team. I think that they have a better quarterback, and they're coming off of a loss. I'm going to take Jacksonville -3 on the road in Las Vegas.
All right, I'm going to take the Vikings. Getting 8.5, going into Detroit. It's a division rivalry game. I think the Lions will be covering for most of the game, and then they're going to get some sort of backdoor cover. It's just these fucking games, these division games, they never make sense.
No, it's a good take. JJ McCarthy's returning too for the Vikings.
I like that. I
like when Jake likes what I like, because I know Jake has way more knowledge. It's like I'm cheating off his math paper, and I look over and he goes, "That's the answer. I got 2."
Hey, Jake, why are the Giants +2.5 at home against the 49ers when we don't have Scatterboo, we don't have Neighbors? What's going on with the Niners? Any injuries?
I mean, they don't have Nick Bosa and Fred Warner for the rest of the year. They've been dealing with a lot of injuries too, so it's kind of weird that they are favored, to be honest. But you could really go either way there. But that line kind of didn't make sense to me.
Look, dude, I got to play for keeps. This is it. I'm going to be at the game. I think you guys want to know what I'm doing. Yes. I'll tell. I just found out.
I'll tell you what I'm doing.
I just found out that my guest on my new podcast is running late, so I have a quick story. Not story, but for the first time ever, Bill, I'm sure you've done this. Jake, I don't know if you've done this. Themlis, I don't know if you've done this. But for the first
I got a hooker.
For the first time, it ain't the first time. No, I never got a hooker, by the way. Well, no.
Had to think about it.
I'm gonna
some woman's reputation almost went over the side. You pulled her back in the boat the last second.
I think I'm gonna take my family to Giants 49ers at 1:00. We're going to get in the car and go through the Lincoln Tunnel, and we're going to go see the Knicks Bulls at 7:00, same day.
Wow.
2 games, going Giants during the day, New York Knickerbockers at night. We'll be home 1 a.m. after a long day. Even if we're tired Monday, why the hell wouldn't I do that?
Dude,
amazing.
that's like, if my dad did that, I would be, this is the greatest dad ever.
Stacy's like, that's a long, big day. And I'm like, yes, it is. We're going to do change of clothes. We'll get the Giants gear warm. Then we go to inside the Knicks. Why not?
All right. Now, what are you going to do for her? You got to give her a spa day after that. She's a trooper.
Dude, you want to know what's funny about Stacy? She gets there at MetLife Stadium. Come on, Big Blue. Play some D. Awesome. Like she starts.
Well, I married her.
The first time she said, "Let's go blue, let's go blue," I was like, "All right, dude." I knew. Hey, I knew I saw things. All right. Or is it my pick here?
Yeah, Paul. Yeah, I don't know what is with your camera. You're fading away, like Back to the Future.
Yeah, this thing. Oh, there we go. Should I do? What happened with the Steelers, dude? They were winning. Everything was going good. Now they're playing the Colts.
Coming off a loss. They're at home.
Daniel Jones looks so good. It's not. What are they? 7-1.
They're 7-1.
Dude.
Paul, he's standing back there like he's flying a kite.
Dude, he's brushing his teeth back there.
They got an amazing offensive line.
Dude, he's brushing his teeth, but not even this way. He's getting them in the back. He's
scratching his ass. Just who am I got to throw it to?
He's pointing. Go over there, like he's in the backyard.
He's out there playing catch, Paul.
No, this way. Oh man, you know what? The Steelers just lost at home. Are they going to lose 2 at home? They're both times +3.
Paul, Aaron Rodgers, is he going to get schooled by this? Is he going to let?
No. You know what? I'm going to take the Steelers. I don't think they lose 2 in a row at home. They're getting points, and let's be honest, the Colts need a little bit of a reality check. They need to come down. They need to get a loss. I'm going to take the Steelers getting 3 at home. I can see that being a tie and me getting half a game, but I don't see Rodgers and them losing 2 in a row, especially how they lost the last one. I'm going to take the Steelers at home.
All right, this is my problem with Aaron Rodgers. Okay, when the guy has a beard, he looks like an 1800s gunslinger. He looks like he's a fucking Dwayne Allman or some shit, right? He shaves the beard off. He looks like a surprise witness in like a fucking mob trial or something. Like all of a sudden, I just start seeing like his eyes get all big, but he's got the fucking, the beard. He looks like he's in the Eagles in the 70s, and I believe in him. Clean-shaven Aaron Rodgers scares me.
All right, I like it.
I'm just saying. That's just my thing. He goes Eli.
Yeah.
If he goes the other way, he goes Kenny Stabler. All right. What I'm really doing here is I'm stalling because I don't have another fucking pick that's really jumping out at me. So I don't know why. Maybe because I want to watch a little Sunday night football. Dude, what the fuck happened to the Saints? They're 14-point underdogs. Saints will probably cover. I'm actually going to take the Seahawks. -3. Wait, they're laying 3 going into D.C. and they're getting their quarterback back?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake. And that's the kind of thing that doesn't make any sense, does it?
Yeah, when you go, yeah, Jake, that's when you know we are grasping at straws this week.
No. Come on, man. I've been treading water here. I'm going to take the Seahawks. I don't give a fuck, Jake.
Let them not. Yeah.
All right. Jake, until you get something on those shelves behind you, I'm taking the fucking Seahawks.
All right, I got one more.
He doesn't have any knickknacks, Paul. We got to get this kid some knickknacks.
Yeah.
They're on my desk.
No, you know what it is, dude? You're out there and you're fucking slaying it. And you're not letting her fucking bring any of her shit over because you've been there. And somewhere along the line, you realize, man, that you got the same genetics as Mac Davis. You look like a modern day Mac Davis, right?
Yeah, it's
baby,
great.
baby, don't you give. Oh, what is it? Baby, baby, don't you stop on me, baby, baby.
All right, so I got the Jags.
Because I'm just going to love you and set you. Don't get hooked on me.
You know what's nice is I see my future with you actually, Bill, because one day I won't have all this hair. I can grow the beard and go with the bald look. And
dude, we're going to send you to Turkey. Just for the show. We're going to send you to Turkey.
Because it's early enough. It's early enough. We can see it coming. We'll get ahead of it.
Exactly. Yeah. I know I'm doing all right, but I know it's on the horizon.
There he is, Mac Davis. I'm telling you, that's Jake the Snake right there. Not the old guy, the young guy.
All right, my
there he is. Well, look.
I don't know if I see it.
You know what's funny? He's probably like 28 in that photo.
Dude, that's Brady Bunch hair. Dude,
he literally had a song, and women would they would swoon to it. Baby, baby, don't you give up on me, because I'm just going to love you and set you free. I'm just banging you, sweetheart.
Oh, my God.
That was the working title for it. It was the 70s.
That's romance.
Dude,
Yeah, it all made sense back then.
Did you guys pick 4 each, or
No,
I picked my fourth.
I got to go one more. I can't do it.
Come on, Paulie, you can do it.
I can't take it. I was thinking Giants. I don't know, dude.
do it?
Paul, you're going to be there with your family.
Is that, yeah, like, so I shouldn't be.
You know what? I'm projecting. I thought Dad was happy to go to 2 games in one day. What happened?
Should I do it? Should I take the Cowboys over? Should I take the Cowboys at home over the Cardinals? It's kind of their season, isn't it?
Yeah, for the Cowboys, for both, but definitely the Cowboys.
All right, I'm going to take the Cowboys. Monday Night Football. They got to win by 3 at home, or they're pretty much done against the Cardinals. I could sleep with that. So that's what I'm going to.
Paul, just for my own sanity, the top of this podcast.
I know,
Okay.
but I didn't see the Cardinals, and I think that, I got to see.
Kyler Murray playing?
We don't know yet.
What is this we don't know yet shit?
Because it's still early in the week. They don't announce it officially until Friday and sometimes Saturday for certain
Dude,
games.
this is the league colluding with Vegas to fuck this podcast. This didn't happen last year.
You know what?
I can't have Paulie win again.
I picked the Cowboys over the Broncos because they were getting points, but the Broncos were clearly a superior team. I don't know that's the case with the Cardinals. I know I started the show saying I don't trust them and they stink. It's less than a field goal. I'm going to take it. That's my 4. There you go. And Bill, it's time to sing.
Oh. All right, everybody, here we go. Let the Monday Night Special win some money for you. Let the Monday Night Special win some motherfucking money for you.
All right, Bill, are we going to go with the Cowboys? Do you like the Cowboys minus 2.5 at home on a must-win?
I like the Cowboys cheerleaders.
Yeah.
I don't like their ownership.
It's a good take.
It's a good take, yeah.
I think we're going to see
they're disrespecting them, Paul. Minus 2.5 at home. They're disrespecting them.
Disrespecting them. CD Lamb is back. Great receiver. Dak is, other than a couple games, Dak is playing pretty decent. I think we go Dak to throw one, CD to catch one, and Cowboys to not money line, Cowboys to cover. That's my thing. You guys tell me what you don't like.
I liked everything until not money line.
I like the money line.
I like the money line.
Okay.
I like Dak for sure to throw on. I think this is going to be a lot of points. So if you can even look, what's the over under? That's 50.
Wow.
2.5. That's a big number. But I mean, we could look at something like that. I think Dak.
52.5, big number, and then a little spread. So they're just saying there's going to be no defense in this game.
Yeah, they're saying shootout. They're saying shootout, and whoever has it last. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, I saw that Cowboy Bronco game. I mean, the Cowboys defense is very bad, very bad.
Jesus, Jake. I mean, you're making me.
Well, I took it too. I feel your frustration.
What's the Cardinals' record, Jake?
I think they're 2-4. I don't have it on hand.
Yeah, they're
not very good.
New coach, Rich Gannon's son is the coach.
Yeah.
You like CD to catch one? I do. He's Dak's go-to.
They're
that's a good one.
They're Cardinals are 2-5, and it's
2-5.
53.5.
I knew it was 2.5.
53.5 is high number.
Oh wow, that is really high. Maybe we just stay away from the total and just take Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't like that number.
53.5 is they're not counting on defense. Let's do Cowboys to win. Dak to throw one to CD Lamb to catch one.
Yeah, I like it.
And then money line Cowboys, or are we just going to do the 2.5?
The odds will be better. They'll win more money if we do the 2.5.
Yeah, because we're opening the door to losing.
Yeah.
All right, let's fuck it. We'll do it against the spread.
Okay.
Cowboys going to win this game. Cowboys going to win this game. I feel it. I think so. They have to.
They do, and they are the better team than Arizona.
I think so. And they got pretty beat up bad. They got a little embarrassed. You know, that building has not been fun this week for them. That's what I learned about the NFL. Do you know that? They say when a team loses especially bad, it's like the building is brutal. They're like, it's like they just want to wash it out. So there you go. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah. That was
all right. Bill, I got to be honest with you. I think, and I know what you're going to say. Don't jinx me. I think the Vikings getting 8.5. That's the game. And that's got to be. If that's not a win, my name ain't Paul T. Virzi.
Jesus,
Okay?
Paul. Don't listen. Don't do that to my bets.
I love the pick, and I wanted the Bills.
What were you thinking of? Yeah, what were you thinking about?
The whole show, I didn't bring up the fact that you dressed like Elmer Fudd today. I didn't bring that up the whole fucking show. And then what are you doing?
One day out of the fall, I go red and black lumberjack.
I like it, Paul. You look like you're up there hunting pheasants, getting some quail eggs out back. Yeah, hunting wabbits.
Yeah, I think the game of the week this week is Bills Chiefs. That's the one to watch.
Paul, can you put on the matching hat, please?
I wish I had it. I literally
fucking tall thing,
dude. I wish even with the ear flaps, the ear flaps with the fur.
That's what fucking Ed Gein wore.
I know.
He wasn't out there looking like he was on the fucking, what do they call it? The surprise singer.
Dude, one of the funniest things in that series.
The Masked Singer.
No spoiler alert here.
How the fuck did they sell that show, Paul?
What?
The Masked Singer.
Oh, I know.
We're going to take a famous singer, we're going to put him in a mask, and then he's going to come out going, tiptoe through the tulips. Who is it? He's singing in falsetto. Oh, is that Ozzy Osbourne?
Yeah, and then it's like a butterfly takes its head off, and it was Rudy Giuliani. It's like, get the fuck out of here. That's what
people watch it, Paul.
Fucking Rudy Giuliani dressed like a fucking. Anyway, dude, one of the funniest things was Ed Gein had that like, oh, how are you, man? Like that. Well, that's what they did in the movie, even though in real life his voice wasn't that high. So that Charlie Hunnam, he kind of went high pitch. So, dude, there's a scene, spoiler alert, where the woman that he killed from the hardware store, he hung, and he was like the cop's mother. So the detective goes there and goes, "Where's my mom?" He's looking, and he's like in denial. He's like, "She can't be here. She's not here. Her body parts aren't here." And then all of a sudden, he's like, "The shed, the barn," and he runs in, and dude, the mother is hanging upside down, decapitated, gutted like a deer, all these things. And he just screams. And Ed Gein comes home and all the cops are there and he's looking around. He goes, "What's going on here?" Right? The guy just runs out of the barn, grabs him and starts beating the shit out of him. "What did you do?" Hitting him, bleeding. And Ed Gein's going, "Ooh, this is uncalled for." It was the craziest shit, dude. He's like, was still being that like Wisconsin. "What'd you do that for?" And I was just like,
"Oh, geez."
"Oh, geez. What did you, that was uncalled for." It's like, what?
I wanted a human ear sandwich. You get cravings.
Me and Jim Norton were going.
Netflix is going hard with serial killer origin stories. And let's take another look at them. Are they bad people?
Dude.
Or are they more interesting? I don't watch any of that shit. Yeah. My wife had on this show Great Neighbor or something like that. It is the most fucked up thing I've ever watched in my life because it's actual body cam footage. And I'm literally just being.
Oh, I saw that. Dude, it was so heartbreaking to see the kids cry. And dude, there's a scene in the Ed Gein thing where people are like, "It's going to disturb you." And I'm like, I watch all this shit.
They should give that bitch the fucking death penalty.
They should.
They should fucking kill her. She went there. She wanted to fucking shoot somebody. Did. The fucking kids were just playing.
Dude.
She was bullying children, and then she shoots somebody through a locked fucking door.
Dude, seeing those kids crying
on her phone. She was, dude, like, I watched it. I was heartbroken, and I was fucking furious. And it's just like, why am I watching this before I go to bed? There's nothing I can do to help those kids. Nothing to do to bring that mother back. It's just. Fucking horrible.
I feel the same way when I saw that. And I love when she got the sentence for life and she just kind of knew. She just was like, okay, like she's a piece of shit and she lied and the cops caught her in a lie. And she's like, I can't do this. I can't do this. He's like, you're going to fucking stand up. I love when the cops treated her like that. Dude, there's a scene in Ed Gein that I actually turned away to the point where I just went like this. I swear to God, I went like this. And then I just started looking at my phone.
Was he doing the risky business dance in his tighty whities?
No, he was having sex with a dead body. No, dude, he was having sex with a dead body. And he like pulled the panties down and just like put his pants down. And I'm going, dude, what's the World Series? I just couldn't do it, dude. It was just like Netflix.
Paul Virzi draws the line at reenacted necrophilia. I knew there was a reason I hung out with you, Paul.
Listen.
Just fuck that dead body on the couch.
Oh, you was on like the kitchen table.
Take out your dick, stick it in its mouth. What the fuck am I watching here?
Dude. And then his girlfriend comes home and he like
Ed
starts
Gein
touching
with
her.
the chainsaw cock.
Dude, his girlfriend comes home and he starts to be intimate with her and he goes, I don't know how to
I don't want to hear this, Paul.
because you're too warm. He put her in an ice bath. It's fucking horrible. Anyways, guys, that's the show.
He put her in an ice bath before this. You know what's the weirdest thing is they're making up most of that shit. I guarantee you.
Dude, I just did Sam Roberts' show on Sirius. All of it is not. They tried to act like he helped catch Ted Bundy. He didn't. He didn't talk like that. He didn't kill the amount of people Netflix said he killed.
And every award show, Hollywood is wagging their fingers at other states how they need to do better. It's like you're making Ed Gein like a fucking. They should put him on The Masked Singer.
Bill, when you did this for Ed Gein, I was picturing Patrick Mahomes. Get the body.
Dude, Netflix, it's becoming the serial killer channel.
It's nuts.
People are watching.
Ted Bundy's next. It's called.
I hate that fucking reasoning. People are watching.
Yeah.
People are dumb. Give them help them get smarter. I just said help them get smarter. That's how dumb I am. Make people smart.
Yeah, dude, Law and Order's been on for fucking 40 years. People love that shit, man.
My favorite Law and Order is Special Victims. What do you want to watch? Rapes every week?
My favorite was the episode you were in, Bill.
Oh, what one was that? Oh, that was the original Law and Order.
Yeah.
I remember my grandmother was still alive. She called me up and she made fun of me because I only had a couple of lines.
You sleeping with the fishies?
No, that's what she did. She goes, "You swimming with the fish?" Oh shit, my mistake. It was Ed Gein. Spoiler alert! Oh, this is the best part. Here's some behind the fucking music shit about that. When they dressed me, they wanted me to be a creep because I was out like jogging or something, and I'm hitting on what I think is a woman under the Brooklyn Bridge. So the wardrobe lady was all excited. They had a jacket or a vest. She goes, "This is the ugliest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life." And she goes, "Would you wear this?" I go, "I love it. Yeah, let's." Dude, it was like fucking pea soup green with a shit brown stripe and a yellow or something. So I wear the thing. And then like a week later, I still remember where I was. I was like on 9th Avenue in 18th Street, and I saw a real person walking down wearing the same jacket.
That's great.
Anyway, so there you go, Paul.
Yeah, there you go, guys. Watch the World Series instead of all this horrible stuff.
Ed Gein reimagined as a rock star, chainsaw cocked, fucking Maroons 5 guy, honey. He's out there helping people.
Dude, there's something about holding a chainsaw in a brassiere that's just nuts. All right.
I would think if you did that, if you caught yourself in the mirror, you would have to be like, all right, what am I doing? This is even too much for me.
All right.
Should I get rid of the chainsaw or the brassiere? You know how they say that? They always say that with women. Before you go out of the house, take one thing off. That's what he did.
He just puts his head down.
Chainsaw and an axe.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. There you go, guys. Monday night special. We got the Cowboys minus 2.5. Dak Prescott to throw one, CD Lamb to catch one. You have our picks going into the week. Download the app. Use our code Burr, B-U-R-R, very easy, and put as little as $10 in the account for your first wager. If you lose, you'll get $1,500 back in bonus bets. First touchdown. You pick any player to get a first touchdown in any NFL game, you win. If you don't, you win your stack back, everybody. So there. Oh no, if they don't get the first touchdown but get the second, you get your cash back. There you go. Those are our picks. Check it
Paulie,
out.
I got one for you real quickly. Sketch. You ever been to an AA meeting?
Yeah.
I've been at an AA meeting. It was part of like when I got arrested for drinking driving. You had to go. And like the fucking stories that these guys had.
Oh, I know.
And every time they would tell a story, you'd think, okay, that was his bottom. And I kept fucking drinking or I kept using. They should do that sketch with like serial killers.
Yeah.
I'm fucking a dead body and I'm holding a miter saw. And I'm thinking like, what the fuck am I doing? And the fucking next day, I'm shoving a cow's head into this cadaver's ass, and everybody in the crowd is like, fucking.
He's like, I said it was the last time. And then I went to the diner and the waitress just looked at me. And I had to, and everyone's going, oh, I know.
And the whole family is crying, screaming, saying, how could you do this? And I didn't even understand the question. So I'm like, how do I get rid of my victims? I guess I got to eat them.
Oh, Paul,
you can't hear you, Paul. I think it came unplugged. Plug it in.
How about now?
Yeah, there you are.
Dude, the leader of the AA meeting, the head, was this older guy, and he would tell stories about how he would get so fucking hammered in New York City that he would end up in Italy and he would end up in London. This dude would black out, go to the airport, pass out on an airplane, dude, and he would wake up in Europe. And me and my boy would just go, hey, that's a buzz, all right?
I know, dude, that guy's got money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He would get blackout drunk and just end up in Italy and just be.
I know people that would get on a train and end up in Albany. Like, that's the level of person I was drinking with.
See, I got nervous being in my friend's house, let alone being in fucking Italy. Just looking around, like, dude, what the fuck did I?
Was this AA meeting down on Wall Street? Where the fuck was this fucking meeting?
Dude, that was his thing, though. That was his MO, travel. So he would just get blackout.
And I would wake up and I would be in Epstein Island with like a fucking 12-year-old. I'm just like,
you know those guys that go, I'll tell you what.
Where am I?
I'll tell you what. I'm going to Italy tonight. And people are like, yeah, sure you are.
You know the thing I will? Watch me. And also back then, you could be that hammered and get on a fucking plane.
Yeah.
And everyone was all right with it.
You could smoke cigarettes and shit.
Real quick,
right.
dude. I know you got to go. My favorite thing in trains, planes, and automobiles is when John Candy crosses his legs on the plane and he takes his shoes off. He just looks, he goes, the way he takes his sock off when it's rolled up.
He goes, and he goes, my dogs are barking.
My dogs are barking.
I heard his doc is unbelievable. I got to watch it.
I saw it.
Yeah,
Colin Hanks fucking crushed it. And I have to tell you, that Ben Stiller one about his parents is unbelievable. That one is like, I don't even know what to say about that one. That one is just like, it's literally, it's life.
Yeah.
It's incredible. And just how he's able to look back when he was a kid and some of the things that he didn't like. He like owns up to like stuff of like his kids are going, yeah, you know, you did those movies, you weren't around. And he goes, you're right. He goes, I feel like in a lot of ways I made more mistakes than my dad. Like he's really like present. Wow. And his kids are like, cool, dude. His daughter's hilarious. Hilarious.
Awesome. All right, guys, I got to run, dude. Check out those docs. Enjoy football. Bet responsibly. We'll see you next week. And take care.